Oh, we're live. Look at that. Everything worked out for the best in the end. No one wants to pick that up. Very well.
Hello.
Okay.
What? Oh, okay.
Hello.
Is that a cue?
Yeah, I mean, just letting me drown. No, we're all good. Looks like, despite the transition from myself being the sole producer of the stream's actual upload, Ryan has now taken full control of the stream's layout, actual live streaming of the stream during session, and Ryan will be handling each and every transition as and when they're needed. So I personally would like to say a massive thank you to Ryan for doing so, because without his input and without his cooperation, the stream wouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
His handsome
Honestly,
face, his amazing voice,
general better setup,
Chiseled
to be honest.
features.
his amazing hat.
Yeah.
The go-to,
Also,
it's really good, man.
We're not just saying all of this because if we don't say nice things about Ryan, he can just stop the stream at any point.
He threatened us before we started. Yeah.
We've got a quota.
Just a mild threat of
True.
violence. So, yeah. I mean, he is also, if for those of you who don't know, Ryan is a very big person. So I fear him.
Big of heart.
And big of body.
Some might say big of appetite.
Just because you are 6'7" and sound like God himself. Yes, precisely for those reasons.
If only I could be so grossly well endowed in my voice. I don't know, man. Okay,
Well endowed in your voice. I've never heard it said that way, but it's
now you have. Okay, so I can
wow.
coin new phrases left and right.
Beautiful.
Vocally gifted.
We're looking good. The stream's probably in better quality than when I'm the one who is responsible for it. And would you look at that? 5 anonymous gifted subs.
Wow.
Right off the bat, as well as
Holy
a sub
cow.
from the J Marley 66.
Ringing us in.
And we appreciate everything you do to support the production and continued renewal of content for the stream. So, thank you very much. Well, I don't think that we need to beat around the bush any longer. We all know what we're here for. Everybody who is excited for the beginning of the stream is properly present. For those of you who are new to the stream, we welcome you and we appreciate your newfound support. If you're interested in acquiring some of the resources presented on the stream, as well as following anyone involved, there are copious links down below. There are also a fair few text links featured on the screen as presented now. So if you would care to support us via those channels and maybe even follow us on our social medias, that would be amazingly appreciated. Let's go around the table. Jake, we're incredibly excited and happy to have you joining us again as Captain Girdlack for a second guest appearance. Or anything you want to say after your first rendition last week?
No, I mean, I'm happy I'm even being allowed back after the atrocity that was my last appearance. So,
oh, don't say that. We all had a great deal of fun. I'm sure as soon as you're gone, people will be begging for their second captain back.
It's true.
Matt, similar thoughts. We all said privately that we thought Zorex really did a great deal to ensure and solidify the dynamic of the captain and his first mate, as well as taking a ton of flack for your emaciated form. That
I still haven't eaten any food.
It's been a whole week. True. Literally true.
Anything.
So I've heard it on a reputable source that if Zorex doesn't get to eat this week, Matt, you yourself will go on hunger strike until Zorex is back to feast. So
True. Yeah.
we might
I already
might
did
need to
that.
do something. For that. Oh,
I didn't eat this whole week.
well now I feel terrible. But I'm committed to the art, so we'll see if
Method
Zorex
acting.
gets anything. Yeah, true.
Method
Method acting.
method acting. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to take that one
Subsisting.
straight from Jake's mouth.
I've been subsisting purely on Irish coffee.
As you should.
True. It's a
Don't
proud
go on.
tradition. Okay. James, you took a pie to the face. It's yet to be uploaded, but once all of that is well and truly edited in a suitable fashion, we will be releasing it to those around the world who watch the stream.
Very choice few have already seen it, but we gotta get that out to the public. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. The people deserve more Praecordium.
It's my favorite version.
That's what people have been saying on the YouTube channel. They've been coining the
Praecordium.
phrase Praecordium. Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. That's
Good
I
one.
dig
It's
it.
good
Look at
one.
there, James. You got it. You're in. Praecordium.
I refuse.
All right, and to our do it all, our now sole producer and keystone hoster of the stream, Ryan. You got any words to the fans regarding the production of the podcast, the various activities you are taking?
Well, just mainly, for us and the podcast. Obviously, it's live everywhere. Apple. We've got soon to add in there. Other than that, I don't have any significant news at this point. I'm in a waiting game for big news, hopefully. But we'll just see how that goes. I will say this. There was a couple of folks reached out to me via the Discord. Please, if you have questions about how to get into some of the voice acting and how the voiceover work and how I'm doing those things, I'm more than happy to help you out, because I did, particularly one person we were talking to, I kind of gave them the what they need to do and how to kind of get started in some of the places you can go. So if you have those questions, even if it's just simple commercial work and things, you just want to try it out, give it a shot. There's some great options there, and I'll help you. I'm more than willing to help folks out with that. And other than that, I just want to say, go Lou City. We're going to win the USL championship, and
Oh my God.
Just looking forward to that. So just shout out to the Lou City team, and go purple.
Yeah, and for anyone who's worried, Ryan has scheduled with the chiropractor for the back pain from how hard he's carrying the stream right now, so don't worry.
God. Okay, Ryan. Chat is saying that your mic is having some hardcore issues right now.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm not sure what we can do to
Do
remedy
I need to
that,
turn the
but-
volume up? Is that better, chat? You guys hearing it now?
Yeah, we got to be more specific. What are you hearing that we are right now, Chad? What's wrong?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, yeah, it was your volume.
Christina says it's better. So
I think I had
yeah.
to turn down because I was a little worried I was going to be too
Might
loud,
be.
because I could hear it in my ears very loud, and sitting at this end of the table this time is a little unique, and I didn't want to drown anything out. So hopefully it's better. Sorry about that, but just real quick, if you didn't hear me, I was just saying, if some people are wanting to get involved into doing voiceover work, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. Just hit me up on Discord. It's in our group chat. Overhyped. I think it's just Overhyped now. And you can see the Torque logo on my name. And I'm more than just hit me up, and I'll give you kind of some not pointers, more of some directions of websites and things like that, how you can get involved. So there, I'm done now. It's on to you, Rob.
Okay. Well, I think the first thing I'm going to do is put James on the spot and shoot things over for a live recap, because unfortunately, due to us having to reconfigure our entire stream setup and the fact that I am currently now on vacation in the US, things have had to shift around a little bit. So obviously, I'm in a different location. My angles are different. Maybe my mic sounds a little different. Hopefully that's not too jarring for the audience, but we are doing the best we can, and I'm sure over the course of the next couple of weeks we will fine-tune everything. One other quick thing. We have not entirely set certain things in stone, but at some point in December, there may be some very special episodes of the stream coming out to you. More on that at a later date. Okay. James, would you like to inform those who were present last week of what happened?
Yeah.
Log of the helmsman of the Artemis. Today has been a stressful day, and I fear that it is long from its end. With the captain missing, and UA not feeling well, the ship was left in the prized hands of myself, Praecordium, and its cook, Torque. However, while we were on its deck, discussing the whereabouts of Captain Gideon and what we should do next, we were approached by a pair of brigands. A turtle by the name Girdlak, a self-appointed captain, approached our ship with his first mate, Zorex, behind him. And by some strange twist of fate, he was also in search of the one that we seek. Narclaw, a pirate of the Gith variety. A captain that they both once served under that plighted their booty. They appointed themselves the new captains of this ship and took charge, and in return, they would aid us in the investigation and search of our captain, Gideon. The first step on this journey, according to our new captain, Girdlak, would be to travel to the dark side of the moon, not far from the Rock of Brawl, and enter into the city that lies there, known as New Sharn. After a harrowing and well-piloted journey through the asteroids of Brawl, we arrive safely with no harm into the sprawling megacity that lie beneath an illusionary surface of the moon. But when we arrived there, we were assaulted by vagabonds that were attempting to fool us out of our gold, one of which was a gnome, a horrific gnome by the name of Jiggy. Thankfully, we did not lose much to these charlatans, and were able to escape and headed for a much nicer part of the city, one that was founded by a group of Chultans. This vibrant forest-like environment was filled with the sounds of both live dinosaurs and wooden Spelljammer ships in the shape of dinosaurs. It was magnificent, but when we arrived, we learned a few things. Firstly, that Girdlak had no idea where Gideon was, and we were shit out of luck. And secondly, there was an arena that was being held on this very night. In order to find out more about the whereabouts of our captain, and even the whereabouts of Narclaw, I took it upon myself to find an opportunity to speak with a man by the name of Namur. He seems to have some power in this place, and will provide us an opportunity to speak with him if we compete within his arena of blood. So, Laser, are you ready to go and meet the other contestants?
Oh yes, I'm very excited to see who will be
Sorry, I just
competing
had
in the Arena of Blood.
a moment of clarity. I had to recap everything that has happened within the past day. For
You have been talking to
am-
yourself for a long time now, my friend.
For I am Praecordium, a strange blue man with pointed ears, and I cast magical spells.
Okay,
No one
I
quite
wondered
knows what I am. I call myself a Mystico, but what the heck is that?
I don't know. I thought it was a Mid-Autumn Festival costume.
No, I look like this all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now let's go and see my Hidozi friend, who is a chef barbarian of sorts.
I can't wait to see the Hidozi. They have such vibrant orange fur.
Don't say anything about his little flappy things. It
But they're
makes him
so
sad.
cool.
He doesn't have any. That's the weird thing.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he's just a space ape.
a spape.
Ape.
Yes,
Come on, Laser, let's go.
I am coming, my friend.
Right. I'm gonna walk back over to Mama Taze, to where the rest of the party is.
Okay, Mama Taze is bumping. The patrons are getting their groove on, just enjoying a festival and cacophony of hard drum beats, some intense vocals and singing. The dance floor is totally occupied by the patrons.
And that, my dear Torque, was the last time I ever did karaoke.
What is karaoke? I don't understand still. Something about singing?
It's a fairly recent invention, you see. They put some music on, and you sing to it like you're some kind of music star, except you aren't, because you suck.
And there's like a scroll that's running down, that's on rollers, so you can read the words.
Literally, you know what I'm talking about. Why were you asking about it?
Well, I'm just repeating what you explained. That's all I know. What you told me.
There you go. Exactly.
Good
Perfect.
news, everybody.
I pray.
This
He's
is
back.
my new friend, Laser. Say hi, Laser.
What a bloody name, Laser.
Sorry, did you just do the Professor Farnsworth? Good news, everyone!
I don't,
As
I
you
don't know
walk
what
in.
you're talking about.
Oh, that was great.
Everybody check out Laser. He's a cat, he's got a scroll, and a one-way ticket to glory.
Yes, I have all of these things.
Oh, can you explain the glory bit? That's what I'm curious about.
Remember that arena of blood thing you were talking about?
I'm quite intimately familiar with it.
Well, I have us an opportunity to speak with Namur, the owner of that arena of blood. Also, very powerful man. Might know where Gideon is. Might.
Oh, so my plan, it was foolproof. That's what I thought. See, look at that, Torque. Why would you ever doubt me?
Because you even said you didn't know where he was.
Water under the bridge, my friend. Now I'm an ally of one man, and one man only, and that's the one in me gut.
But we have to compete in the arena of blood to talk to him.
Alright, well that puts a fancier spin on things than I thought.
So, saddle up, put down that croissant, and let's go.
We have to leave right now.
Wait.
I think Zorax needs to eat.
Wait. So you're advocating for our participants in the arena of blood?
Well, if it helps to get Captain back, then of course. I can throw down.
Well,
Yes.
by the gods, I'm in.
But we have to go right now, right, Laser? We can't wait for food.
Oh yes, we have to go immediately because there was a last-minute cancellation at the Arena of Blood. Otherwise, there will not be any event this evening.
Wait. Hold on.
Food. I need food.
Look at him! Take
Oh,
one
don't you-
hard look at him.
Don't you have any of those peanuts mixed with raisins or whatever?
You mean
Oh.
trail mix?
Me? Torque have him?
Yes, do you have the gorp?
Yes. Yeah.
Torque's gorp.
That's not what we call it. But he will.
What the hell is a gorp?
Here, you can have one of Mama's cookies.
Good old raisins and peanuts.
He can bring the dino sticks with him. They're on a stick. Not like he can't just walk out the door with them. Mamate, they don't even need the sticks.
You know, my child, we can... It will only be 2 more minutes.
I don't think we have that kind of time, do we, Laser?
No, we don't have even a second to spare.
I have. It's all crumbled. The cookies. I must have sat on them while we were sitting down.
Well, sorry, you can't get much more slender than you are now, so let's get out of here.
You're
Let's
hungry,
go.
you'll
Let's
be
just go.
ravenous for the fight.
Please. The longer we sit here, the more tempted I am to just stay. Can we leave before they bring the sweet-smelling food out?
You heard the man.
No, he said we have to go. Let's go.
Tally ho!
Follow me to the Pussmobile.
The what?
Oh, what?
Say that again.
What did you just say to me?
It is a Spelljammer and a spec of a Black Panther.
Okay,
So you-
this is checking out. So,
So you-
it's a cat jammer.
Yes,
You
it
called it.
runs on fur.
Okay.
You called it the Pussmobile.
No, we're ignoring that.
No, we're not. That's the best name I could have ever thought of
I
for a
mean,
Spelljammer.
if you prefer, my friends call it the Sex Panther.
That's. I've got to be
That is
friends
a-
with whoever you're friends with.
That is a way cooler name. Just saying.
The Sex Panther.
Yes.
That's what I'm naming my firstborn child.
Everybody crawl up into the Sex Panther.
Okay. So, as you are all led from Mamate's across the stilted boardwalks of the upper reaches of the jungle ward, Laser will introduce you to none other than the Pussmobile / Sex Panther, a wondrous craft of lacquered black ebony wood in the shape of a pouncing panther.
Are we back where we parked?
In terms of like logistics, it would be maybe a few hundred feet away from where you guys parked.
Should we go like make sure like Chet's got the boat okay or like?
I thought we did before we left.
Okay, so he's Chet's set up on watch or
He's
is he...
gonna blow the ship up.
We didn't have him promise.
We've done that already. We've done.
But he
was-
Chutney.
He
destroying
He was
the
going to do that
Spelljammer.
whether we checked on him or not, to be honest. So
All right, then we'll just leave him be. Hopefully, we get back in time to make our quota of chutney. So
you all board Laser's ship. He takes himself into the helm's room, sits himself down. The ship. It's clear that he'd already been attuned to the ship and hasn't been away from it for any more than an hour. Takes off, flies 200 feet down the road, pulls down, and now you're stood in front of a colossal-sized stone bowl.
I think that maybe you should invest in other seats other than this large, heart-shaped bed.
But then it wouldn't be called the Sex Panther.
At least some like throw pillows that we.
This man is clearly good at one thing and one thing only.
But the swing
That's
is really
lovemaking.
nice and comfortable. I like the swing.
Oh, that's what that is.
That's
I thought
what
it
that
was
is.
chains.
That's what that is, my friend.
There's a little leather pad right in between that you can
Oh,
just
the
sit on.
chains are over there. I see.
Yes.
I don't know
Man
what you're
after my
talking
own
about. It is 2 single teardrop beds put together.
I don't think so. I think it's a heart.
Anyways, we are here.
Wait, that's all. Why didn't we just walk? Did we have to take the Sex Panther?
Yes, we did.
The
I
neon
honestly
lights
feel
underneath were
dirty
really
coming
nice.
inside of this room.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
but the neon underglow was really nice. God dang it, James. Well, this has been our last stream, everybody. We're going to be canceled.
Crazy.
Yeah, we are officially being taken down at this point. So.
Not by Hasbro this time.
No,
We were canceled young.
Hey, we couldn't have said anything more glowing about Jenga last session. And also James's like tirade about like 12 different
You guys are
Hasbro
gonna send me off the rails again, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep myself on track and Hasbro free. Okay.
James has a condition. He has Hasbrovia.
I was trying to think that we should
Hasbro being
have a name for the
complex.
session that included Jenga for a bit. Originally, I was trying to think of Captain Imposter in the Jenga Crisis, but that was. But then you went with I'm the Captain now, so we got that. So
That's what we got. Look,
Okay.
Tom Hanks is going to come to us too. Okay, so you guys disembark the Sex Panther, and you're now stood in a wide expanse of bare cobblestones. It's clearly some sort of like Spelljammer park that has been set up for copious amounts of tailgating. The hardcore fans of the Cybernetic Fighting League are all very much encouraged to come and share in the festivities before a exhibition is undertaken. To one side of the giant, like hemispherical stone dome is a. It's a very tall tower, but the tower is matriculated. It's almost stacked up in the form that would be reminiscent as a cat's play tower. There are different blocks with like bare stone plateaus that then
Like
give
a
rise
circle
to further...
and a
Yes,
triangle.
absolutely, absolutely.
oh my god, no way.
Yeah, little like dangly things.
Yeah, little tassels here and there. The smell of catnip is rife in the air.
Fantastic.
Before you can go into the Arena of Blood, you must sign your waivers and also agree on a contract for your bout. So why don't you follow me into Mr. Namur's office? He is very much excited to meet the new challengers.
Oh, we already get to meet Namur. Perfect.
Of course.
Great! You know, this is why I brought Zorax along. He's good at 2 things, everyone. 2 things, and one of them is reading contracts. Right, Zorax?
I know how to read.
You know what the other thing is.
I'm pretty sure
Let's
that
go.
makes 2 people in presence here can read. I don't know. Can you read, Laser?
Only if I put my finger on page to keep my place.
Okay, that counts. 3 people here can read.
Oh, he does.
It's pretty good
he,
odds.
he uses my trick. I should get that patented.
Okay. Now you
Is
must
that
follow me
now-
up the fuzzy staircase and then into the semicircular opening and then up the rope. And then once you get past the rope, you have to go past the squishy futon and then into the office.
The squishy futon.
Yes. It's like a floor made out of pillows that are very squishy.
That's quite the bloody attraction. This is why I love New Sharn.
You may make I do not know if you know this expression, biscuits as you go past.
You've got it.
What is
You gonna follow-
happening?
Are you going to follow Laser up the glorified Kitty Tower?
Yes.
Okay, so you head up the oversized fuzzy stairs into the semicircular room, past the futon base floor, up the rope ladder, and then into a very fine office.
I'm gonna do
One-
so as dignified as possible.
I'm gonna make
Uh,
biscuits at every opportunity. Okay, as promised. So
Are we all clear what biscuits are?
It's when you like.
yeah,
Is
so
that
you
right?
need into the thing, right? Like what cats
It's-
do, right?
It's when cats, do that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Nah,
I own
footsie
some cats. I own cats.
Good. I'm just making sure people who don't own cats know what making biscuits is. Okay. Laser can't help himself but making biscuits on every interestingly textured surface that he comes across. Okay. Well, he throws open the doors and you enter a pristine steel-lined chamber, one that is almost like chrome in its like lighting inflection. Everything is polished to a sheen. Sat at the end of a very long, incredibly weighty-looking steel table is a gentleman clad in a full outfit born from fine black satin. The only thing to his attire that like breaks the monotony is a beautiful gold and silver pendant, which is studded with a black onyx gem. The gentleman himself has a very sallowy, dusky complexion, a completely clean-shaven, like granite chiseled chin, a pronounced and dignified nose, and sunken eyes, which are crested by very thick, bushy black eyebrows and curly black medium-length hair. It comes down to the top of his forehead and to the very tips of his shoulders.
Hello, are you Mr. Namur?
Well, if it isn't the man himself.
So he leans back in his seemingly very solid chair and almost like begins to wave at you with each individual finger as he eyes you out the corner of his eye. Hey, Mr. Namur. And who might you be?
I am Praecordium. And
Captain
these-
Gideon.
That's good luck.
Aye, a Torque.
And Zorex.
He needs food. Real bad. Look at him.
I hope you're not minding me in saying, but each of you has a very distinct brand.
I've never been branded. I had friends that did, but not me. I don't have any on me. What?
Psst, psst. No, Dark. No. He means we all look quite a bit different from each other.
Oh yeah, you're a turtle. I'm Hadozi. He's a malnourished Gith, and Prey is Prey.
I'm blue.
Yo, dabba dee dabba da. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Yes. He and Prey is Prey.
Yes, I can see this. Well, you will certainly make a spectacle in the arena of blood.
Yes, we are actually hoping for something in return for doing such things for you.
Your price.
Do you know two things we need? One is someone named Gideon. Do you know? I think it's Valier. Is his last name?
Veneers.
Veneers.
Gideon Villiers, famed bounty hunter of wild space.
Yeah, we need to find him. He's lost. And two, we're looking for a very bad man named Gnarlclaw.
Right.
And we need to find him because he should be in jail.
And 3. Last but not least, we're looking for a gnome named Jiggy.
That's right. If you know anything about a gnome named Jiggy, it comes before all those before.
So let me get this straight. You come in here seeking a exhibition contract to compete in the Arena of Blood, and your terms are that I give you information regarding the bounty hunter Gideon Villiers, the wanted criminal Mr. Gnarlclaw, and finally the location of a gnome called Jiggy.
And food for Zorax before he falls over.
Oh,
what's
and
his last name?
Have you seen a blue flashy lantern?
Oh, yes, I need blue crystal.
Yes.
Blue flashing crystal.
It hums.
Also, no, I can't request that. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Does this outfit make me look fat?
Yes, but I wasn't going to say anything. But since you did.
I'm a man of many resources. I believe I can provide all of these things. On the sole condition.
Go on.
Yes.
I expect a incredible performance in my arena.
Oh, of course, we each have our own brand, remember?
As
Look,
you certainly sell to a wide demographic, but can you live up to the hype?
What?
you mean the hype? There's an H there.
Oh.
Look, all I know is that Zorax and I are good at one thing only, and that's performance. All right, so we're in.
Very well.
So, information, sandwich. I think that's it. I think that's all we need.
This is all you ask? Nothing more of me.
What do we got, Torque? You got anything you want to add on there?
I don't know what an information
This is the genie.
is.
Can we ask for more wishes?
This is not how things work.
I would like one more ride in the Sex Panther, to be honest. I'm adding that to the list.
Give us the Sex Panther.
Cannot give you Laser's signature. Spelljammer.
No, that's too much. Just a ride in it, alright? You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Oh, this is something I can do. Isn't that right, Laser? Yes, sir. I am more than willing to serve your will.
Right. Sex Panther ride, sandwich, and information. Seems like a fair deal.
Is there any chance I could get the sandwich up front? I'm pretty sure that if I go into that arena without eating, I'm just going to pass out.
He's gonna need the sustenance for the performance, alright?
We at least get like half the sandwich with the crust cut off, or like, do you need the crust?
Oh, maybe
Don't
some
remove anything,
hors
please.
d'oeuvres. Maybe like some snackatizers or something. He could have.
Also, is this gonna be like a tuna or like a club? What's going on here?
I don't care what it is.
Look at him, alright? He's cold-blooded. Check it and see. He's got a temperature of -3.
I believe this sandwich that your friend is speaking of is more of a figurative one.
No, I actually think it's a literal sandwich.
He
Also,
needs
now you
food.
want sandwich as well.
No, that was
No,
part
I
of the
think-
original clause. That was it.
Information sandwich.
Information, sandwich, Sex Panther ride.
Exactly, Sex Panther.
See, now you have me confused. Now I'm going to have to take out one of these options to accommodate the sandwich.
No, I will literally
We
pay
don't
you
need
for
a
a sandwich.
Let's
I'll
just cut
gladly
the
pay you
sandwich.
Tuesday for a sandwich today.
Yeah, but we
No, I will
don't
pay
need
you now for a sandwich now.
Do I look like to you some kind of sandwich vendor?
No,
Yeah.
but I assume there's food here somewhere.
Yes, we have dino steaks.
Dino sticks, whatever. That's fine. They're a
That
bit chewy.
works.
He can keep one in his cheek.
Is there anything
As
on
he's
his
fighting.
desk? Like, is there like a candy bowl or anything on his desk or anything?
No.
Like fruit bowl behind him or anything?
No.
No.
This is like a chromium, like stainless steel, gleaming, pristine, barren minimalist, brutalist office.
But there's a wet
Cut
bar
out the
probably over in the
sandwich.
corner.
We just need information and the ride in the Sex Panther. We're good. I'm ready to sign my life away.
Sounds like a good deal.
Pray.
What's up?
Can you help me sign my name?
Of course. Who do
Okay.
you think I am?
I don't know if you're Dylan today or Pray.
No, I introduced myself as Praecordium. I'm a fun-loving, amazing friend, not some heartless villain. Dylan the
Tark.
villain.
Right, okay.
That's what you introduced me as. Alright, now, look, Torque, as far as signatures goes, I'm pretty sure that they take runic, alright? So, like, just scribble, alright?
Alright, so Torkel, like, is a paper out there for him to sign?
Yeah, he'll pull a set of papers out from one of the drawers in his desk and puts them on the table for you to sign.
So Torque will sign it, and it's like, hashtag, horseshoe, squiggly line, check mark.
That's it.
Excellent. See, that's a T. He just made 2 lines instead of, one.
If you're going to need someone to notarize that, we found out that goblins work well.
Little too well, to be honest.
Maybe Jiggy
So does everyone sign this set of documents?
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I don't even look at it.
No one even
No.
reads them over.
No.
Very well. The date is set. In 3 hours, I expect you ready and in fighting spirits for a sellout crowd of adoring fans.
Right,
And dino sticks, right? Dino sticks for Zoe. Right.
I mean, he just said we have 3 hours.
well,
I
don't we have to
assume-
go into fighter quarantine?
I mean, the
That's a
issue, the issue on the dino sticks is that they don't get put on the barbecue until the start of the exhibition, so that they're ready for the interval.
I see.
Do we have to stay in the building?
I'd prefer if you did. Your contract says you must remain in the quarters of the
At this point, he might be resorting to cannibalism. So I really think it's in your best interest to give him some dino sticks. All right, start the grills early.
That might make for a very interesting show.
I'm gonna eat somebody.
I'm gonna eat someone. This
You
is
can
like
have
staring at
these
laser.
crumbs. I still have the cookie crumbs.
My dagger cooks things.
Yes. It does.
Wait, actually, can we have someone go to our ship and get something for the fight? Or can we go? You said we can't leave.
Can one of us leave? All right, you get the rest of it. Just one.
No, the clear instructions in the
Alright, Laser.
documents you decide say that you cannot do this.
Laser,
Wait a
I
second,
need you
Zorax,
to go
was
to
that in the
our ship.
contract?
Laser, there's something very important that we must have for this fight.
What is it, Mr. Praecordium?
It's a secret weapon and we need it.
Okay.
So go to our ship, and I go up and I whisper in his ear. And tell Chutney that you need the anchor.
Why would I talk to a foodstuff?
No, his name, Private Chutney.
This is a strange name, Mr. Praecordium.
He's a gift. They are very strange people.
It's as
This
opposed to
explains-
public chutney.
This explains everything.
So go there, tell him that Praecordium sent you, and that you need the anchor.
Okay, I will tell him this.
Okay. And then bring it back, and I will...
Is this conversation quiet between the two of you?
I was whispering.
Okay.
Yeah, he made
Yep,
the
I got it.
hands.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
did
it.
the whisper.
Got it. Never mind. I will.
Get the anchor, and what can I do for you? What would make your day better? When I hunt down Jiggy, and I finally ice that fool, I'll give you his lasers. That's right. They're pink.
Pink.
Pink. There's two of them.
I have never even owned any kind of laser pointer.
So, if you go do this to me, I owe you 2 pink laser pointers.
He feline agilities out of that room. Leaves a smoke trail like the Wile E. Coyote as he goes.
All right.
And then
We
you
got a
hear a
secret-
growl as the Sex Panther takes off.
It would be a growl.
It would.
All right, we've got a secret weapon incoming.
What's
gotta
the
start-
secret weapon, pray?
We gotta start pumping iron. Go over to Tor. I'm gonna give him back his anchor.
How are we getting to? How are you doing that? We can't leave.
I had Laser go and get it.
He knows what our ship is.
Yeah, I gave him a rough outline.
Who's he gonna talk to?
He's gonna go talk to Chut.
I don't think Chutney knows where it is. X gonna give it to him.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure Chutney and X can work it out. And I'm pretty sure that's not his name.
It's
I think it's like Castellan or
Celestar.
something.
Celestar.
Celestar. Celestian. Wait.
I'm trying to butcher the name, and you're not allowing it. You're just you're gonna say it out the right way.
Celestar.
Yeah, I hope he gets that right, because I don't think Chutney knows where it is.
Oh well. They'll figure it out. And if he doesn't get those damn laser pointers.
All right. Well,
All right, so
You know,
do you guys have
Zorax.
anything else you want to do?
You know, Zorax. When we get the ship of our own, when we get the ship that's rightly ours, why don't we name it the Sex Turtle?
Is it gonna be turtle shaped?
It's gonna have teardrop-shaped bits. and sex swings.
Yeah, okay. Yep, that works for me.
All right, we're in.
You're the captain. I just work here. I don't.
You're goddamn right.
Christina has the greatest look of concern on her face over this episode.
I really believe that Rob set the tone on this.
I mean, did she listen to the last one? It was not like it was any worse.
I know.
Come on.
Yeah.
I guess Torque is going to Torque's going to go over and start tightening up his wrappings on his arms and his legs, and just getting them, make sure that there's nothing. They're all in place, and then start sharpening up the blade. Just getting it ready because preparing for what we are getting into.
So,
Fantastic.
you guys are led down from the actual office structure, back down the rope, across the futon floor, through the semicircular room, across the fuzzy stairs, into a subterranean staging area for the arena itself. It boils down to nothing more than a dusty sub-arena with dummies and a weapon rack.
We got the visitors' locker room, didn't we? We got the visitors' locker room.
Yeah, you guys didn't get the primo, the primo digs. You guys are definitely given these people are definitely going to die.
The ice bath is just a bucket with some water in it.
These people did not read the contract.
There's a pin pad on every locker, and we don't have any code.
Oh no, it's just a chalkboard.
And
that's just a chalkboard because the names just get wiped off every time.
The attendant is an incredibly old man who could not bring any of the weapons to you himself. He just feebly drags them across the dusty, open arena floor. I'm coming! Here you go, Mr. Godlack!
Oh, wait a bloody second. Is that? Oh, is that Betsy?
Oh.
That's Betsy in it. Give it here. Hold on. And he'll just take it with one hand and easily heft it over his shoulder.
It's
What?
This is a different anchor. Your one is on its way, sir.
Oh. He'll take it back over his
I don't know
shoulder.
anything about an anchor.
And he'll look at it. You're right. It doesn't have my name on it.
Okay. A
use
few
it.
moments after that precise moment, Laser comes in, struggling. And Laser is a big, burly cat. He is around 6.5 feet tall, svelte build, well muscled. But even he is struggling to bring in this dredge line anchor into the dusty pavilion. And he just drops it at the entrance like a cat bringing home a trophy for its owner.
I'm gonna stand in front of it. I'm gonna say, "Good luck. I want you to first say how amazing you think I am." Because ever since I saw your face, I remembered that we found a cool anchor.
Ignore that.
Excuse me, I was purring.
He was real anxious in that moment. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Look,
what is that smell?
Praecordium, you've been
It says right there, Girdlax.
you've been incredibly resourceful and
Always.
incredibly useful
Yes.
and
Skilled pilot.
incredibly nagging and
I didn't like that one
incredibly
very much.
and incredibly
Handsome. Elongated.
I'm sure amongst your kind you could find some level of attraction. That's what I'll give you.
But I'm the only.
All right, you're handsome and amazing. Please give me Betsy. Please, by the gods, just put her in my hands. All right.
I literally
let me
can't
grasp
pick her up.
Oh, right. Good point. He's gonna thump, 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 and then just snatch her up with one hand, give her a twirl in the air, catch her, and then sling her over his shoulder. Now that's Betsy.
Wait, its name is Betsy.
That's an anchor.
I thought it
No.
was Gurdlax.
No, that's Betsy. I put Gurdlax on it because I'm notorious for losing things. So you see, like I had to engrave my name onto the side of it so that if you found it, you know it's mine. And look, by the gods, you knew it was mine. All right. So
Yeah, it was in Mind Flayer's treasure hoard. Pirate dude. Ever heard of him?
I am not going to say whether I have or not, to be honest. So we're just going to go fight in the arena.
Prey, you're talking about the guy that said you were the heartbringer,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that guy.
Zorix, look, it's Betsy. They brought her back to me. My love.
Wait. I thought you...
Zorix is passed out from his malnutrition at this
Yeah.
point.
I'm
He's dead.
just in a corner, like rocking back and forth.
Old man attendant, do you have any Gatorade for this boy?
Yes, I do have some blended alligator juice.
I will literally sprint at him and just snatch it.
Yeah, as you're like running towards him, he goes, "Here you go!" And he falls forward and falls all the way across the floor, soaks into the dusty pavilion ground.
And then, like, before you can even laugh at him, like, Gerdlike's like, "Oh, they gotta prop Betty here," and smashes the bottle, like, to bits.
I still
Just
have those
crawl
crumbs
back
for
into
you
the corner.
if you want the crumbs. And every time he hands out the crumbs, like more of them fall on the ground because they just like pummel through his fingers. So the pile is getting smaller and smaller.
I feel like eating the crumbs will just make me hungrier.
Just get through it, old chap. I'd pat you on the back, but I'm afraid you just crumble or something. So we're gonna delay that.
I'm just gonna crawl back into the corner and start rocking back and forth again.
So, whilst each member of the crew is doing their arena rituals, whether that may be staving off the insatiable hunger that eats away inside, the clear sexual tension between a man and his anchor, the loss of one's best friend, or what it truly means to be blue. It's like the ceiling above you starts to shake. The arena overhead wanes under the immense weight of the spectators as they pile into the stadium. The immensity, the latitude of this event truly sinks in before you even take a single step out into the open air. It's at that point that the fairly antique attendant puts his ear to a brass horn in one corner and then announces to you all, "It is time for your exhibition, sirs."
Right, game faces, everybody. I'm gonna like flip up my collar and I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
You will.
Gerdlike is.
Oh, go ahead, Jake.
No, go ahead, Torque. Go for it. You got it.
If Prey is looking or anybody's looking, it'll be probably the first time you've seen Torque in full like game face mode, and he grabs some of the dirt off the ground starts rubbing in his hands.
Hell yeah.
He will then slap both of his shoulders, and he will start thinking about from the trials of his youth, and the games that they had, and the training at his home, and then gets in a full locked in as he just wipes one hand across his face, just leaving the dredge of dirt across it. It's time. Now.
Meanwhile,
Look badass, Torque.
Gerdlak is bench pressing Betsy with Zorix sitting on it as he does so. He's just like,
Just want to pick Zorix up. He's still like shaking backwards and forwards.
yeah, yes, exactly.
That's
right, Zorix. Provide me with a challenge.
There's hardly any extra weight.
Yeah, exactly. Can't fool us.
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Well, the old man.
Can you help him get? He's kind of has a hard time getting up off his shell.
The old man introduced himself as Forest Home, and he like slowly and very feebly walks ahead of each of you before he pushes a set of very heavy hardwood doors, revealing the interior of the Arena of Blood. For Gerdlak and by extension Zorex, this perspective is incredibly familiar to you, though from an angle that is totally alien. You look out and you see this magnanimous place, a true tribute to the combative arts, a bowl that is a din with the glorious cries and fanfare of thousands and thousands of fans. You look about the raised walls that enclose the central fighting pit. There's nothing more than a bowl of hard sedimentary rock and sand. And perched atop the walls, you see the statues of the most befamed champions who have ever entered its reaches. Each one of them holding a signature weapon or focus that glows with a pale blue light, lending the arena a dim glow. In each corner of this ovular bowl is a giant brazier that flickers with blue flame. Sat atop the facing perch, away from the challenger's entrance, is the owner's booth, and sat in a grand throne, flanked by two black-furred tabaxi bodyguards, is none other than Alqamar Namur himself, who stands before his adoring fans, which causes a silence to befall the entire complex. Arena of Blood! Welcome to a last-minute exhibition. Today we have very special fighters to bring to you. In no particular order, I introduce today's champion. Firstly, we have the peculiar space monster, a true purveyor of all that is arcane. The Blue Man, the avenger of all things space. Praecordium.
Not a monster.
When he says that you're a monster, you watch as the entire unhuman section of the stands stand up and start chanting your name. Pray, 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 pray.
Maybe I am a monster. I know some things about space.
And now one for the local fan. To those of you who have breathed the vapors of the jungle wood, drank at Mama Tay's, and feasted on dino sticks, I present to you a man whose fiery blood comes from none other than the snout of Omgar, a true veteran of all that is shelly. Good luck, the captain of the crew. And all of the Choltons, Tabaxi, Tortles, Grung all stand up and start yelling, good luck, good luck, good luck.
Goddamn right.
Now, we have for you a very interesting treat. A Hadozi like no other. A befurred simian gentleman. One who lacks the common features of his kind. He is a veteran of many wars, grizzled and unbound. To those of you who have served, we offer you the veteran. Talk of the garden. And all of the elves in the stadium jump up and start cheering for Talk. Talk, 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 talk. And all of the unhumans are like, boo, boo, fuck that guy. He's the worst.
As Torque's running out the door, as he's running out the door, he will slap the sign that he thinks says victory on the top, but I'm assuming it probably says death to all, and just runs out, and then gets into like a 3-point stance, ready to go.
All of the elves gasp when he slaps a sign that says "Death to the Imperial Elven Navy."
Just because he can't read, he has no idea what it is, and just
No idea.
And lastly, a man who defies all logic. A creature of zero substance. A purveyor of fast. He is as timeless as the astral sea. He overcomes all obstacles. The emaciated, the unbroken, the unbound. Zorex! And nobody cheers.
Perfect.
I'm just like, who?
oh god, Jesus.
Whoa, he's skinny! Yay.
So when Praecordium starts to cheer, a couple of the unhumans like shrug and clap very
It's like a golf clap.
Yeah, I guess. It kind of looks weird like us.
Very sultry arena music.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm cheering for you in my head, Zorix. All right.
I just either I die or I eat something. Either way.
And you might die if you don't eat something, so we've really got to get through this as quickly as possible, to be honest.
There's still some crumbs, and now it's just like a little small
I don't
pile.
think we're getting the sandwich.
He's got to eat his opponent, all right? We've brought to this point, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And as you are all aware, for each of you who purchased a ticket, for each of you who has seen a flyer, for each of you who follows the Crystal Viewing Glass and is an avid fan of the Cybernetic Fighting League's activities here in the Arena of Blood, you know that today's challengers will be facing a gauntlet of all things brass, bronze, and clockwork. So without further ado, I bring to you the finest automata from the farthest reaches of the multiverse, from beyond our sphere, to the gnomish islands of Lantana, to the realms of Eberron.
allow the events to begin. And
I don't
the
think
whole
you can
crowd
eat those.
roars.
Pray, what is an Autobot?
Not about that defenders of Earth.
Oh, Earth.
What's you mean Earth right there?
Yes.
What are we getting ready to kill?
I believe if they're constructs, they're probably made from metal or stone or wood of some sort. So I'm afraid you're out of luck there.
Get ready, boys. It's time.
Oh, all right.
All right, Ryan. We need a transition to the combat screen.
And we are there.
Okay. Well, as we pan our view. Oh god, the combat screen's very small. Oh well, we'll just have to roll with it. As we pan our view to the north, a small legion of clockwork creatures spew from beneath the owner's viewing veranda. A assortment of the wonders of the multiverse are presented to you all. Centipedes made from brass and bronze and riveted by wood crawl on stilted forelegs out of the tunnel. Behind them, flanking, are two steel, malleable cobras, and at the back, the heads of warped brass dragons. The clearly automated ballista roll along studded wheels. That, I think, I need a set of initiative rolls.
I
think
can't.
you gotta
I can't
unpause.
eat any of those.
I can't.
That's what I was trying to tell you, my friend. I'm afraid you're out of luck.
He's doomed!
Hold on, let me get my initiative here.
Quick shout out for the map. This is one of the variants for the Colosseum map by none other than the fantastic Suz Peku. Is there any chance, Ryan, that I know that
Yes.
we are mid-session, that we could expand out our
I can
Oh,
while
so
you're
the-
doing that real quick while
thank
we're
you
in here.
very much.
Let me just bring us back to scene 4 for a second while I do that. No, not 4, 2. We don't want to go back to the one screen. And let's see if I can get what Rob wants here. In the meantime, this is brought to you by... No? Nothing?
Jenga.
Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
Keystone Light.
Keystone Light. Matt, what kind of whiskey's in your Irish coffee?
Jameson.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
I mean,
James,
I have
what are you
Tully.
drinking?
I could.
What about
Water.
Bushmills?
Water.
Brought to you by water,
Mmm.
ladies and gentlemen.
Refreshing.
Yes.
I think my only
Everybody stay hydrated out there, please.
Rob, if I
That's right.
if I do it too much, then we won't get anything.
You won't get what?
You just want me to zoom it in, and then when we get to the action, it'll go there, huh?
So the way that the way the preset's supposed to be is like it goes background, then like battle map, then frame, and then people's like webcam, and then the frames for the webcams. If that makes sense.
Background is at the bottom. Audio. Then you want me to put what next?
And then the map itself.
Oh.
And then the PNG for the frame as wide as the screen will go, because it should be set to the right dimensions. Sorry, guys. We're trying to iron out all of the kinks here, and then try and like drag out the video to match the largest dimensions possible for the frame itself.
All right.
And then the webcam feed on top of that, followed by the framing for each person's name and character name.
Background, audio, map, then the personal map overlay, and then each person. All right. We'll see if you like this or not.
Let's see it. Let's see the beautiful work you've done. No, that's worse.
I told you. I was trying to get to where it was. Now we're all there.
So the issue we have right now is that the
map is larger than I can.
The feeds are on top of the frames, so it has to go feed, frame, feed, frame. So it goes map feed, map frame, face feeds, face frames.
You're just
Maybe we
picky
do
now.
our break.
Yeah, maybe we should do the break and we'll go over this. So in about 10 minutes, we will return to you with all of this stuff as best we can. All right. Take us to the ad break, Ryan.
All right, here we go.
I don't know why I call it an ad break.
Okay, we're.
Make sure to mute us all. Nobody likes me.
We love you, Rob.
I wasn't going to say it, but you said it. Rob.
Oh.
Yeah, Rob. We definitely.
Oh no, Rob. Now Madonna ain't gonna come on my show.
We're supposed to talk. We're supposed to talk shit about you after the stream, Rob.
I mean, during is fine.
I guess we're gonna do it now.
Yeah, I apologize to everyone on the stream there that's watching, our fans, that we had a little technical difficulties because I'm new with the map. But
new with the tang.
I'm used to just capturing my video game, playing a little Apex Legends or something like that, and then gotta get all technical with this shit.
Getting that chug jug victory royale.
Yeah. Number 1 victory royale.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah, no. We don't. No.
Winner.
I'm not a Fortnite guy. Apex, we can play. James, you want to do that? We can play some New World sometime, stream. Maybe we can do that.
Oh, yeah, we should do that. We should definitely do that.
Well,
we shouldn't do it Matt because he's already completed the goddamn game, but...
Well, he's going to have to start a new character. We all have to start a fresh character and start working it together at one time on stream. Just
Matt will still complete the game like 3 months before we do, so...
He's just that good.
That's just too good at New World.
Matt's just...
He's just too big of a nerd.
I mean, I'm all good to play Apex with you.
Yeah, I would love it. I need a ranked partner. That's for sure.
Yeah, there we go.
I would need to brush up on it. I haven't played it in a little while, but
it's all the same. I mean, there's new characters, new skins like that, but can't go wrong with Bloodhound and Gibbies and those kind of things anyway. So,
yeah, and you guys got mad at me for bringing up like Battleship and stuff.
All this just flew over my head. You had me at New World and you lost me at Apex.
Hey, we play some New World, Jake. I'll play with New World.
Me and you are gonna play Crusader Kings, and that'll be the end of it.
Multiplayer, dude. I've been waiting. Let's do it. We can deal with all the desync issues.
We'll just make James our spy master and go from there.
Thanks, Paradox. Yeah.
Thanks, Paradox. You amazing company. Anyways. So, Ryan, would you do me the honor of scrolling up just a tad so people can see what? Yeah,
my game is still saying it's paused, and I got to remember how to roll initiative on this sheet because I'm missing my little button.
You just go into the initiative.
Yeah.
Press the.
Yeah, I know so you can do that. That's not fun.
Initiative is also next to your AC.
I know it's
I guess.
I'm just looking for my way of doing it, but thank you. I had a little
bit. For anyone in the audience, judge, Ryan has boomer syndrome, so please.
No,
be-
he's a strong, independent monkey. Okay.
He's a strong
I am
independent
D
monkey.
Generation X. Let's just get that correct, all right?
Okay. Well, it seems, Zorex, that your malnutrition has truly played into your poor initiative rolls, as well as have they done for the heavily shelled Girdlack. But Praecordium and Talk have fared much better. The current initiative begins as follows. The Iron Cobra Mark 1 goes first on a 22. Praecordium follows swiftly behind on a 20. The two Oaken Bolters follow in on 19s respectively. A second Iron Cobra on a 17. Torque rolled a 14. 3 Bronze Scouts rolled in on a 13, a 13, and a 12. Zorex brings in the third to last initiative on 10. Girdlack's penultimate on 9, followed by the last Bronze Scout on a 7. So, I will do the honors and go first. Across the dusty bowl, this steel snake slithers towards its prey, using its action to dash a full 60 feet in your direction. So that will end its turn.
Can I do a check on this slithery little metal snaky snake?
Just a
Please
slither
do,
snake.
Praecordium. Roll me
Right.
so it is a construct, so I would like you to roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I want to know if it specifically if it's powered by magic.
Magic.
Oh, a 13.
Good roll.
So, you know that, unfortunately for you, constructs are typically, yes, powered by magic, but they are powered by magic that is suffused by the background energies of the universe. The same explain-away example as a monk's key.
So, if they were under the effects of, say, an anti-magic field, they would still function.
Yes, they would not be affected.
That's what I needed to know. I am gonna make Monkey big. Because that is what I do best. I'm gonna, swaggle my fingers and say, Torque, you're the king! And make him double his size.
King Talk.
So this time we have King Talk as opposed to Big Ian.
Gotta go even
gonna
deeper than that,
cast-
right? It's like, psh.
Enlarge, reduce.
He's the first member of the Artemis crew. He's King
Damn.
Talk.
Damn right. Then I'm gonna, like, step behind Girdlack. And then my turn.
Okay, so you hide behind the hulking turtle. A wise decision. As next to follow are the lancing bolts of the Oaken Bolters. Heavy constructs set upon mechanical wheels. The Oaken Bolters get to make 2 lancing bolt attacks on their turns. Alternatively, they can use a harpoon attack to reel their enemies closer. So, let's just quickly check how these bad boys work. So, they have a range of 100 feet standard, bringing Torque, Girdlack, Praecordium, and Zorex well into firing range. The bolters are going to remain at a healthy distance before firing off at their designated targets. But for some of their targets, they are firing through the spaces of their allies, thus affording the targets a +2 situational bonus of half cover. Now, Torque, you're going to be the recipient of the first lancing bolt. That'd be
Well-
a 19 on the roll for 26. 13 piercing damage as a hefty bolt collides with Torque's chest. It's much easier to hit when he's bigger. The second bolt will be flung towards Girdlak.
Oh no.
It soars through the air, but the 6, equating into a 13 with modifiers applied, does not deal the hefty 16 damage that it promised to deal. It soars past you, Girdlak, and goes skittering down into the entryway behind you. The second Oaken Bolter will try its luck firing towards Praecordium again with a half cover situational penalty. A ranged attack against you, Praecordium, will roll a 7 on the roll, equating to a 14 with all modifiers applied, which
We'll miss.
will miss,
About
thereby not
15 AC
dealing
with mage armor.
the 18 piercing damage. And finally, Zorex, you stand gauntly in the open, but again, this is a shot through the Oaken Bolter's space before it, giving you a +2 to your AC, but let's see how lucky you get. Not as lucky as a hungry boy in a candy store. A 23 with all modifiers applied, dealing 13 piercing damage to our now wounded, starving Gith. Ow, says Zorex. Okay.
Yeah, it did not feel great.
That didn't feel good, did it? The Iron Cobra advances on its prey. Another dash. 60 feet. Torque, you are up.
Talk smash. Snake.
There it is.
So Torque will
Rushes towards the
first.
snake.
He will Rajay.
There we go.
And he will recklessly attack this thing with his cleaver, which has now got Mama's recipe like in a billboard type of view now. For a whopping 13 to hit.
You have advantage since you recklessly.
You do,
Oh, yeah, I
so
forgot
make sure
that.
to
Let me click
hover over and click again. Torque, do you designate any particular emotion associated to your rage?
Oh yeah, I have to do that at the start, don't I?
You do.
Torque will use his. This is so hard for me to not show this. Torque's going to use. He's.
That's why I said you should pop out your feet.
Yeah, I'll pop that out. I think it'll still probably pop up in a way, but we can do it anyway. I'll pop my sheet out. I'm going to. Going to use empathy.
Would you like to read to the audience what exactly that
Yeah,
means?
so I'm overcome with the overwhelming desire to help others. So when I enter my rage as a bonus action, every turn thereafter until I can't use the bonus action. I already raged.
No, it's as part of.
It's part of that. As a bonus action turn thereafter until your rage ends, you can choose one creature that you can see within 30 feet from you and imbue them with primal power. That creature gains a number of hit points equal to my Constitution modifier. If I am within 5 feet of that creature, if you're within 5 feet of a creature that you can see, when they are hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to take the damage instead. So I can be I can give hugs of health from afar, and also take on the damage if I need to for my compatriots.
Okay, so who would you like to give temporary hit points to this round?
I think seeing my starving, malnourished Gith friend over there, I will give him that help. It's only a +3, but because my Constitution modifier is +3, but it's still better than nothing at this point. So
It very much is. Okay, so Zorex, you are overcome by this, like, almost like secondary link. A mind reaches out towards you and touches your own, and imbues you with this sense that you should not be afraid, that there is someone who will stand by you to the very end. And your chest puffs out. Your beleaguered muscles fill as though your stomach has been heated up with the most valuable of nourishment. Love.
Not porridge.
How about
Matt
a
is
human
still-
leg?
I was about to say, Matt is still not satisfied and will never be until he gets real food in his stomach.
I can still backhand smack this thing with my spatula, right?
Oh, absolutely. So you have taken your full action to make an attack. A 13 will hit. You can't take a bonus action to make an offhand attack because you've already
And that would have been freaking
used your
sweet.
bonus action to rage. It would have been very sweet. But do you want the good news?
What?
A 13 is high enough to hit
Oh.
these cobras.
So he gets a 5 plus a D4 because of I'm King Torque. Gets plus D4 to the damage.
You want something that might make you feel even better about everything.
What's that?
Because your beautiful signature meat cleaver is made from none other than the finest elven mithril, it cuts cleanly through these reinforced magical constructs. So you deal full damage. So 5 piercing damage from the first slice.
It's actually 7 because he's raging.
Oh,
It's added in there.
it is.
The
In
rage
there.
damage is already added. Yeah.
Plus
You
2.
rolled a 2, plus 1, plus 2 from the rage. And you can roll me a d4 to
Like
add
a D4.
your king talk
That's a
damage, which is just
Lousy 1.
a 1. That is a lousy 1. Okay. For a total of 6 damage, but for 3 temporary hit points put on top of Zorex.
Well, that wasn't good. But it's alright. That's all I got.
Okay, so as for the bronze scouts, the horrid mechanical caterpillars, they are going to wheel their way forth towards the party, dashing a full 60 feet into the fray.
I sure hope Prey's got something big come up his sleeve.
You.
Yeah, you're the big thing up his sleeve. Don't worry. We haven't seen what Captain Girdlack is capable of yet. I'm sure he's capable of big things. But what about Zorex? Never count out the skinny shadow.
Okay. I will move towards this cobra on the right. And I will take a swipe at it with my shiny Astro Dagger.
Zorex is going to show you what more this Astro Dagger can do.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh,
The lack of sustenance is really showing still yet.
hate it. Okay.
We're gonna chalk
Well.
that one up to malnourished lightheadedness, I think.
It's okay. I have a dagger in my other hand. Just a regular old dagger, and I'm gonna swing it. You motherfucker. You fucking... I quit. Alright. Well, I made a weapon attack against it, so I can run.
As you all can't see on the screen, those are double 8s.
One of them was a 1. The other one was a 2.
I'll just back up a
Classic.
little bit.
Classic Matt luck, to be honest.
Yeah, that's my combat luck. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Zorex's sinewy, feeble arms flail pathetically as he thinks of basted beasts and slathered, succulent steaks, instead of keeping his eyes on the prize, the inedible steel cobra Gerdlach.
At this point, Goodlight kind of spreads his legs and hefts Betty, and then he reaches out with one arm, and as he does so, water droplets, but they're ectoplasm, kind of seep up from the ground and swirl around his arm to form a chain leading up into a ship's hook that kind of snakes outward. And he's going to reach out and try to grab one of these. What are they called? The
Bronze Scouts.
The Oaken Bolted. Yeah, the Bronze Scouts. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the ones. Yeah, the Bronze Scouts, and he's going to try to drag it towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Going to need a. It's a strength save. I got to find the ability.
There we go.
It appears to have disappeared from my sheet.
For this subclass that did disappear after a very short period of time. We have a Path of the Depths barbarian at the table. We're gonna flavor it as the Path of the Spacey Depths, I guess, the deep space, depthy space.
The depths. Yeah, sure.
Apparently, Gerdlach's rolling insight checks, so.
I didn't mean to do that. That was.
I know you didn't.
I pressed the wrong thing. Ignore that. That didn't exist. I don't have the ability. We're just gonna have to. Assume
it's called like Dredge the Line, right?
It's called Dredge Line. Yeah, it's a DC 14 strength check. Yeah, strength save. So.
Oh my goodness, Talk is rolling things outside.
Well.
Of his
Oh,
turn
I'm sorry. I
and
didn't mean
rolling crits.
to. That wasn't what I was
Wasted
trying
your
to do.
crit there, Ryan.
I wasn't trying to do anything, and I was just looking at my cleaver.
Okay, so the Bronze Scout will roll a strength check, which is, I believe, contested by a save DC equal to your, is it your strength score plus your proficiency plus 8? A 5, regardless, is not going to suffice. You can drag him up to 10 feet towards you.
Yeah, and as he does so, and he's invoked his rage, he's going to like whirl back as he pulls him in, and then slam the anchor with the other hand down onto his head, or attempt to, at least. I'm going to give it a whirl.
Okay, you're doing so recklessly.
I am doing so recklessly, sir.
Here we go. Captain Gerdlach showing us how it's done. I mean, that was a private roll, but for those of you who didn't see it, a 24 with old Betsy is going to be more than enough to pummel the Bronze Scout for 9 total damage with all modifiers applied.
Yeah, I had it set to GM roll. Sorry about that.
No worries. So you see the Bronze Scout as you throw the chain at the end of Betsy around it and drag it towards you, clambers back onto its spindly forelegs, and then is smattered into the ground. You watch gears and springs spew out of it, and now its movements become much more truncated and unnatural in their fluidity. Creature is badly injured.
He's going to just stick around there, protecting prey. Get behind me. Stay there. We've got this.
Don't worry, I'm not planning on moving.
Okay, we have another dashing Bronze Scout on the 7 initiative that closes down King Talk. But King Talk, more pressingly for you, the Iron Cobra to the west gets its first turn in combat. It will use
That's a
its
miss.
action to attempt to bite you with
I'm calling it.
advantage.
It's a miss. I'm calling it. Nope, that's not a miss.
18 on the roll, which with all modifiers applied is a 23, which deals 4 piercing damage, reduced to 2 for the Raging Barbarian. But more pressingly, Talk, I need you to roll me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
No.
Okay, then don't do it. Talk rolls a 13, which results in 18.
Woohoo!
That's good. That's a save. You do not get to see all of the fun, horrible things I had prepared for you. Praecordium. Right.
This is a very poor situation. I'm gonna step to the side, and I'm gonna blast this guy in front of Mr. Gerdlach to smithereens, hopefully. By
Donatello.
casting Scorching Ray. Yes, Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Thank you. Get it right.
Right.
Alright.
We
I
know it's
don't
not
have to designate
Donatello.
all of them, right?
No, you can see
Okay,
what
so-
happens and then move
so-
them along.
First one at that one.
Okay, so the first one, you superheat the Bronze Scout facing Gerdlach, causing its rivets to expand and explode, dismantling the oncoming construct completely and entirely.
Okay, and I'm gonna aim the next one at the one in front of Torque. This scout right here.
Okay, so you attack the one oncoming to talk. A 7 with all bonuses applied.
13.
Thankfully, you're not firing through cover. Makes that a 7 fire damage, which definitely connects. Again,
Okay.
you melt some of its core rivets and joints, forcing it to stutter in its mechanisms. Third,
then
Scorching Ray.
I'll drop another one on that guy.
Also, make sure to target your
Oh
your
yeah.
target so that we get the nice animations for the viewers
you.
to enjoy. Show
Here's
off
the
what
last
Foundry
one.
can do.
Pew pew pew! Wow! You had
Oh,
to
there
put
we
the
go.
animation for me to miss, of course.
I mean, that happened.
So I'm still kind of new to Sorcerer. With the flexible casting, I can use a bonus action to turn my sorcery points into spell slots, right?
Or vice versa.
Okay, so I want. Do you know like the? So
There's
if
a-
I s-
There's
three,
a
okay.
table. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. So I'm gonna spend 3 sorcery points, to get a second level spell slot back.
Okay, very good. Yeah, typically the progression is like per spell slot you get a number of sorcery points, but then you add like 1 or 2 on top of that to get the spell slots themselves, so that you can't just infinitely exchange them.
Yeah.
All right. Does that end your turn, Praecordium?
I'm gonna step back behind Gerlach.
Right, so as your foot slips across the silted sand in the middle of the combat arena, your final shot goes wayward, and as it does so, you hone your mind and draw the fire back in as it's shooting out, consuming the power of it and reconverting it into yet more stored energy.
It's about to hit one of the bugbears with like a Praecordium sign, and I like grab it out of the air.
Oh, man, I'm glad they have these like anti-magical nets everywhere. This place would be a death trap otherwise. Okay, now I'm going to shoot across the line again. Talk. Here comes a lancing
Here
bolt
comes the
from
boom.
range from the Oaken Bolter for you. A 15
should be a
on the
straight
roll.
roll.
You recklessly attacked, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't I have half cover because of the Iron Cobra? Wasn't it the whole thing?
You do, which
does.
gives you a +2 to your
Oh.
AC,
You
which
suck.
makes it a 19. I do suck. I absolutely suck.
All right.
So 15 piercing damage, reduced down this time to 7 for Torque. I mean, we've got 2 barbarians in the party. We should be tanking some damage. The second shot will go for none other than the second barbarian. You ready, second barbarian?
I'm ready. Give it to
Here
me.
we go. All right, the second lancing bolt rolls double 2s.
Okay,
I'm
he
sorry,
gets double
Ryan.
2s, and I get that crap. I'd like to
You got double 2s as well.
listen, Rob. Just because Jake is
So
a guest
22.
does not mean he gets favorable rolls.
I paid him off before the session, actually. Yeah.
But you have like plot armor, but Godlike has armor. I can't help that. Okay.
I have
second
no
open
armor.
bolt. Look, let Let the
I'm a
audience
Dex
think
monkey.
that I wouldn't kill my own players. Okay, let them think that I'm a nice.
You would
dungeon
kill
master for 3
me.
seconds. I have done in other campaigns.
Yeah, we have. We've experienced that.
Truly. A lot.
Definitely.
If you
A
do,
lot.
I'm playing
Some might say
Gloria.
too much. Please do.
Oh, if we have Jake's permission, then sure. But
Yeah, I give you the Gloria pass, okay?
Okay. The Oaken Bolter to the east will set upon its 2 auxiliary targets. The first attack will go towards Praecordium, who again has half cover through the crowd of enemies.
Oh.
No, that doesn't help.
Chris?
Lucky. I am so lucky. That could have totally roasted my. Oh my goodness.
That is a natural 20
Oh,
for 17 damage.
oh
total.
thank goodness. That could have brought me down in an instant. Alright, I have to do a con save for Enlarge Reduce. Which is DC 20. I mean 10, right?
Yes, because it's no more than 20 damage.
I'm good.
You pass. You continue to concentrate on Enlarge Reduce. Praecordium takes a absolutely just like
It's like
emboldening shot across the chin. It's like, you know, when you see a
I was thinking like a sunfish where like a big part of their head is like cut out, but they're still alive.
Can,
Praecordium turns.
hey, Rob, can
turns
you
around
smack
like-
UA
like- like-
up? We need some
Jim Carrey's mask is like his jaw is at the back of his head, but somehow he's still breathing.
Good like looks behind him and he says, when they
I
say
thought you
brother,
were gonna stand in front of me.
look, all I know
Somehow
is
he's talking.
when they say brother out and in, they don't mean your organs, Praecordium.
Well, if only there was a giant turtle in front of me to block all these shots.
I can't be
A
everywhere
little
at
to the
once.
right.
My physique is limited despite what you might perceive.
Now, who wants to see me crit Zorex?
Me.
Oh my god.
End my
There we go.
suffering.
Nah, I mean,
Still-
I mean,
Oh, it's still huge.
I'm unconscious.
It
So-
did more damage than the crit.
it really did. I rolled an 8 and a 6 on the 2d10s for 14 with all bonuses applied, making that an 18 on the damage. That's a 22 to hit you, Zorex. You are unconscious as a bolt pierces your abdomen that you fall on.
I'm sorry that 3 points of temporary health didn't.
It's okay, you can just give them to him again and wake him up with temporary hit
No,
points,
that does
right?
not work. We know that rule. That doesn't work.
I know. Right. Well,
No!
kind of might have been good if I got the whole dual apartment set up for me and Christina to play together, so that we had our cleric in tow.
Rob, I believe that the music is over. Your
Yes.
listening part is stopped.
It is. Ryan, can you hear stuff on your end?
I have Shinzu.
There we go.
Stephen Price. It did stop for a bit. That's what happened. I don't know why.
Now, yeah.
Well, the second Iron Cobra will close down on King Torque and will make an advantage bite attack against his wide open stance. It rolls a 19 to hit you, Torque.
Oh, son of a gun. That's just enough. Because I have 17 plus 2.
Well,
Or no,
you,
it's
he's
just at
down on
19.
you
Yeah,
now.
straight on me. Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind. So we'll take half. That's 2 damage. Yay.
2 damage. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, because this is where the fun starts to.
Hold on. I clicked. It's
So
not
much.
letting me take it.
I love how we invited Matt to guest on the stream, and
It's
for
not
2
letting me
sessions
immediately.
we refused to feed him and knocked him out within 2 rounds. Of combat.
It's doing too much. It
And
should be
he
20.
got a nat 1. Didn't hit at all.
Okay, what do you
Fairness,
want? I gotta roll a con save.
Took the highest damage rolls.
In fairness,
There's no-
this is exactly why Gridlike brought him along in the first place. So.
Oh, it's a 15.
That is more than enough to beat the 13 DC. Okay. So no effects from the Iron Cobra's latent venom.
Torque is smacking the monkey, or the Torque is smacking. Torque is smacking the cobra.
What's he doing?
Why don't you repeat that again into the microphone, Ryan?
Which snake is Torque choking?
The one that he is targeting right there. He is going to swing his cleaver at him for a 24 for 11 damage.
Ooh.
Hey, wow, okay, yeah, he is, and add a d4 to that, and you didn't recklessly attack, so...
No, I didn't do that because I don't want to take the... I got people on top of me. So there's 13 damage. Is he still...
This wasn't...
Is he still up?
Oh, yeah, he's still up.
Then I smack him with my spatula. And with a... Oh, I dropped my spatula. With a 1, I dropped my spatula on the ground.
Yikes.
God. You call yourself a chef.
Yeah, he's not happy about it, and he probably a tear falls out of just one off of his cheek as he sees the serrated spatula fall to the ground. This guy's barely injured. We need a Praecordium fireball or something.
I'm not high enough level. I have the bat guano.
Oh my god.
I love you, James.
I do have bat guano in my pocket.
The bronze scout is going to close in, and you'll watch as a pale blue glow emanates from within its chassis, and it's followed by a slowly rising high-pitched squeal. And a shockwave of electricity is let out across the ground surrounding it. Like everyone within 15 feet of the bronze scouts, roll me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, lest they take 4d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
I saw this coming, so I believe I get advantage on this because of danger sense.
You do, because you have danger sense, as does Torque. So you both roll with advantage.
So, Torque rolls a 19.
Oh, yes, you do. So that's all saves. Praecordium rolls a 14, Gerdlach rolls a 18, and Torque rolls a 19. But more unfortunately for the enemies is that all of them in that little closed-off area seem to be within 15 feet of the one that fled.
So is Zorax.
So poor malnourished.
Death save.
Oh no, not our
One free death
malnourished
save.
kid.
There we go. Let me...
Is he included in that as well?
Yeah.
Like
We
that,
just see his
the guy.
Discord
No.
roll.
Is the scout included in it as well? The one
They
that
all
included
failed.
It? No.
No.
They all failed?
He is technically a creature within 15 feet,
Yeah.
so he is also included too. So he's going to hurt himself.
So is it that 16 that you put in, that 4d6?
So he is yes. So it would have been 16 damage for anyone who failed, 8 for anyone who passed. Unfortunately,
So I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah, you are.
How do I
Okay, so
take
first Iron Cobra rolled a 1, which results in a 4. He takes the full 16 lightning damage, which brings him near to destruction. Then followed by him is the second Iron Cobra, who rolls a 13. Also just passing for 8 damage. Okay. Beyond the Iron Cobra, 1, 2, 3 of the Iron Scouts will Bronze Scouts will make saves. The first passing takes 8 damage, bringing him down to a further critical wound. The second Iron Scout completely fails, takes 16 full damage. He goes from full health to minimal health. And lastly, the one that exploded upon itself takes half damage and is badly injured. Big yikes. The bronze scout that is near death is going to move its way as close as possible as it can to Torque. It flares, discharges, and will affect Torque, but misses Girdlak, Praecordium, and Zorex, but instead does manage to accumulate the conductive wrath of 1, 2, 3, 4 allies and itself. By the way, Talk, you never gave temporary hit points on your last turn, so that should be...
He made a bonus action attack instead.
He did, you're right. Okay, here we go. A set of dexterity saving throws for the surrounding constructs. Talk with your advantage, rolls 23, you save.
I rolled 23
See
both
how much
times.
damage this does. 4d6 roll out to give 11 points of lightning damage.
Oof.
First Iron Cobra saves, takes 5 points of damage, followed by the second and third Bronze Cobra, who both fail, leading to their deaths. So you have 2 Bronze Scouts out of the Reckoning. The next Iron Cobra rolls 14, passes, takes 5 points of lightning damage. And then finally, the last Bronze Scout also passes, taking 5 points of damage as well. Surviving the hit, but is badly injured. That ends the Bronze Scout's turn. Zorex, you are unconscious and rolling death saves, my friend.
Hey, there's a pass.
That is a pass, an 11. Zorex lives to see yet another day. Girdlak.
Girdlak kind of looks over as he's jolted, and he kind of goes, zzz, you know, Zorik's corpse kind of goes, zzz. He's like, do it again! You might revive him! But alternatively to that, he is going to swing around this way, I think. Whoops. I'm pressing the wrong button here. There we go. He's going to try to move over here.
So Girdlak maneuvers northeast away from the fray.
And then he is going to attempt to whip one of those away from Torque. Trying to get one of them at least off of them. So that same dredge light, he's going to hook him, try to hook him, launch it out there. Need that strength save.
So you're going to grab one of the Bronze Scouts?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, strength saving throw. A 15.
That will
would
succeed,
culminate in?
unfortunately.
That succeeds, so he does not come any closer to you.
Well, we've miscalculated, ladies and gentlemen.
We failed.
We've miscalculated. Thankfully, we are barbarian and we have movement speed to get us back to the fray. And now we will attack regardless. And except this time, I will attack recklessly, but also in the form of Great Weapon Master.
Okay, so you're going to be taking a -5 penalty in the attempt to deal an extra 10 damage. Are you recklessly attacking?
Yep.
Okay, Girdlak rolls a 17, reduced by 5 with penalties applied, will result in a 19 to hit, dealing 15 damage, shattering the final disruptive Bronze Scout. You killed a thing. You know what that means.
I get a bonus action.
Do you get a bonus action after doing Dredge the Line?
No, I do not actually, right? Because Dredge Line is a bonus action. So unfortunately, we'll just have to chill. That's it. Kill one thing.
Very well. Okay, so Girdlak shatters a beautiful and well constructed piece of art into nothing more than shards of metal. The Iron Cobras that remain, the first of which will make an attack against Torque. We'll see how this one pans out.
Oh no.
A 4 with all modifiers applied is a 9, which will not hit. Torque deftly dodges out of the way as he turns his compassionate eyes back at the limp body of the still spasming, electrified Zorex. Praecordium, you're up.
I'm sure that these lovely barbarians can handle the rest of the friends around here. I'm gonna focus on the guys hailing stuff at us. 120 feet. Yeah, I got him. I'm gonna shoot a scorching ray towards them. I think all three on the one on the left.
Okay, trying to bring about the end of one of the oaken bolters expedited as swiftly as possible.
Nice.
24 is most certainly going to hit. A 14 does not, though. A 19 will also hit, so 2 of the scorching rays find their mark for a total of 14 fire damage.
I'm gonna step behind Torque.
The oaken bolters are made of stern stuff. Their lacquered wood is varnished and finished with a flame inverse material, and their brass heraldry is clearly thick and absorptive of heat. You only manage to very basically warp the snarling draconic face of the oaken bolters, barely injuring the crafts.
So, do I glean from that fire, they're resistant to fire damage?
They're not resistant to fire, they're
Okay.
just tanky.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, the first oaken bolter is going to shoot its shot at Torque. A 10 on the roll becomes a 17 to hit on Torque. It's firing through some of its allies, meaning that will miss against Torque's bolstered
17,
AC.
19.
A second attack will fly towards Praecordium.
Oh my god.
No.
For 16 damage, Praecordium.
I had 1 HP.
Down she goes.
Ah, he's already dead.
Leave him alone!
I'm just glad you didn't roll any higher on that second one, because you might have just outright killed Praecordium there.
James,
And
is this one of
the world
those
would have been better off.
dream? Is this one of those dream episodes again? Is that what this is?
Yeah,
have
I'm
no
really
dreams.
feeling spooky.
It's such a spooky arena. The Oaken Bolter will fire off its last 2 shots against Gerdlach. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe.
Once
15
again.
and 11 to hit,
Both.
which again,
Once
Punching the
again, the
rolls.
guests are getting.
guess luck pays out dividends. Let's see if Gerdlach
I call shenanigans.
enforced luck can save this most precarious of situations from devolving. Praecordium, you are unconscious. Gerdlach, you and your dear companion Torque are doing battle with the Iron Cobra to the east, which will continue its onslaught against Torque as it attempts to bite towards him. That's
Are you?
Oh my god.
I've rolled so many crits. Like this is just the rolls want this. The dice gods want what is happening to happen.
I'm going to apply. Yeah.
Well, that 7 is reduced to 3. So
Yeah.
Technically, Torque
I'm
could have
s-
used his reaction to make the crit against me disadvantage, but...
No, it wouldn't have been disadvantage. I would
he
have
would have
taken the
taken
damage.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
which
yeah.
would have knocked him.
It's not the
unconscious.
grave
No,
cleric thing. It's the
I thought it was a disadvantage.
no.
So
It's
you're
not the
unconscious,
grave
so-
cleric thing. So I can't do
So
that.
Torque is small. Well, he's still big, but he's not as big as he was.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter at this point.
It
He
would
is a-
actually, because it means I wouldn't have been able to have attacked you. I would have attacked Gerdlach.
Well, not with the Iron Cobra.
Yeah, this Iron Cobra, his turn is
He wouldn't be
currently-
able to move away from Gerdlach
All right.
without
Hey.
I will
But it
take.
still hits Gerdlach for half damage.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I will take
Roll a
my.
con save, Gerdlach.
Don't fail that con save, man.
Second. All right.
Do it. I'm going to show the audience what horrible things
Yeah.
happen. God damn it!
We're good. It's only hit the barbarians so far. So.
Talk, you're up.
I don't wanna.
You got it.
I mean, he's barely up. Let's be honest.
Can I? I don't remember on this thing. What? Why'd you drop your head? Because I said, "Can I?" Did you think I was going to do something
No,
crazy?
this is nothing that DMs fear more than themselves rolling crits. You know, like this is.
Can
what
I?
happens.
It doesn't say that I can't give myself, but Torque wouldn't selfishly do that. He would only. He will give temporary hit points to the Tordil, even though he has only known him for a day. And then swing recklessly at this thing. And it doesn't matter, 16 is what he gets.
Yeah, that's gonna
For an 8 damage.
be more than enough to land, and
Be 13.
you cross section the very center of the Iron Cobra, dividing it into 2 equal parts.
Yeah, so he's done his bonus action giving off the temporary hit points. There is not a lot he can do other than he is going to. There's no opportunity attack. He's actually going to move back and I get on that piece and shield Praecordium.
Okay, so you stand over Praecordium's unconscious body. Do you want to use your bonus action to?
I already used my
outside?
bonus action to deliver the temporary hit points to Gerdlach.
Gerdlach, perfect.
So I'm just moving my body over top of to protect Prey from taking anything else. He'll just stand there. Prey, I'll make sure you get out of here.
Come on, Matt. I can't be the only person who rolls crits all night. So like,
Come on.
let's do it.
Watch this crit fail. Instant
No,
death.
don't
Go.
do
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Don't put that juju on
Ready
us.
for it.
Oh,
He's still so close.
with a
Two
4.
death saves.
That's still not good. So that's a 4.
Is that your second
on
fail?
death saving throw.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
the first fail was automatic from the lightning thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Oh my
Yeah.
god. As his stomach is eating itself from the inside out. So I was thinking that we could just do this thing right now, and I could just go ahead and switch over and we'd have.
Look, I know you're excited, Ryan, but
I'm
like,
not excited. I don't.
gotta
You have
save
no
it for
idea
last.
the stuff that I have done.
You hurt my friend. And that malnourished fellow over there.
Go,
Unacceptable.
son of a bitch.
Good thing he's not conscious to hear that.
You know, people in comas can
he'll
hear
watch
things.
the highlights on the viewing plane, the plane of crystal, and
The
you'll be
people in
trouble.
comas can hear things. They absorb those things.
Okay. He's just,
You're just
relying
like
on the
you,
fact.
you'll like insist that he never watches the highlights from this fight ever.
It looks bad, but you don't want to reflect on that. All right. He's going to swing his anchor around and recklessly attack Great Weapon Master against this metal snake.
That's the thing that's not worrying me, Jake.
Oh,
That's
there
a
he
big
is.
money. No whammies.
That was the wrong target, but you get a point.
So can next episode, Rob, you give us whatever perk it is that you have given Jake as a guest on the show, and
What's
make sure
that?
it's not the
29
bad setting that you did to
Wait,
Matt, because
30
Matt got fudged,
30, yeah.
screwed,
31
everything you could
damage.
imagine out of this.
Okay, so as Gerd like raises
31.
his anchor Betsy high above his head, the Iron Cobra begins to shake with so much fear that it dismantles itself before the hammer even comes down.
I'm going to start before we play. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Okay, there we go. I'm ready to go now. I got the cheat code in.
You fucking select.
No, that's only a 2-player. It's only we're doing 2-player.
And then he's going to launch himself out onto the battlefield.
I mean, it is 2-player.
Rushes.
Come at me, you fools!
Careful what you
The
wish
name's
for.
Gardlock!
Instant death.
This is going to be like that
Praecordium.
scene where the arrows come down on the guys from.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Prey! Prey just out of his brain pulls us out.
Oh my god.
He's up.
Something happening. Oh my god! He's gonna jump up and launch.
20.
Launch a volley of scorching rays. You thought you were bringing the crit game, Rob? Like what the
Well,
heck?
finally, it had to turn around.
I could turn it around. In
That was
one.
two simultaneous crits to make up for all of my ridiculous luck.
Oh,
My
look at
last
that,
second level
23.
slot to drop some scorching rays on these mofos.
Alright, so the first scorching ray is certainly going to connect. The second does as well. Alright, James, you don't have to come back with a vengeance, bro.
what?
Show me out.
How dare you!
I mean, Matt's just
You!
Matt is sitting there so jealous of what's happening.
the last shot, he gets a bit overzealous. He's like, okay, you gentlemen can handle the rest, and he's gonna step behind Torque. They'll end my turn cowering.
Okay. The incredibly confused constructs are going to unleash hell upon the onrushing Tortle Barbarian. Here comes 4 bolt attacks against you. God, like I think they all have advantage, so this is gonna
They
be,
do.
This is
They
gonna
do.
be messy.
It's a hit. It's a hit.
So that's a 17,
Unconscious.
a 20, a 26, and a 20 for a total of 3 plus 6, 9, 10, 16 plus 7. That will make it 23 damage on Gerdlach, who, guess what?
I am still up.
Still up.
What?
Barely. Yeah.
Barbarians, baby!
I take half damage. I'm raging.
Yeah, if that was a normal, non-raging person, that would have been, what was it? 34, 47, 54, 57 damage against any non-crazed, frothing at the mouth turtle.
See, that's what happens.
You just see all these bolts collide into his shoulder. He's just like, "Ah!"
Jake, you stepped outside of the safety barrier, and now the code doesn't work for you to not get hit.
Right.
So
Trying
it
to make
transfers to Torque.
I wasn't
God,
paying him off.
no, I don't know if it's going to happen.
Well, Godlike proves again that it pays to be evil. Morally ambiguous. Torque, you're up.
I mean, I thought the Okins already hit him.
Yeah, both of them put both of their bolts into him, and he's still standing, just like pin-cushioned with
I'm
giant
still
razor-sharp bronze needles.
Oh, get him, Torque!
Torque will look back and pray and say, "Pray, the gift needs RCP," and then he will take off running. As he takes,
You're asking the wrong man for some RCP right now.
he will. But before he gets out of range, he will give Prey the 3 temporary hit points,
Listen, man. Save it.
and then he will.
Give it to the total.
He will then
It'll last
move.
longer.
He will then move over here behind the turtle and say, Shelly, let's go get him.
Oh.
He can't, that's all he can really do. I mean, I can move a little bit more, but it's not going to do me any good, you know. So that's what he'll just get there. And that's it.
Matt.
If you move a little bit more, you won't have to dash on your next turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
James, I'm using the turtle as cover.
Well, the next one determines it.
Yeah.
All right.
13 for Zorex. He's at 2 of 2 for fails and saves.
For
Now he's at
Shelly!
a 50-50 chance.
That's it.
All right, we're gonna rush in and give this Oaken Bolter a run for its money. Yeah, same as before. Reckless attack. Yeah, we're gonna Grey Weapon Master as well. So bringing it home. Let's go.
Here we go. God, like showing us what happens when you put some extra oomph behind that.
There we go.
That
16.
giant. Yeah.
You threw the great axe across the field. It was pretty impressive.
That'll be an 18 on the roll, plus 2 on the attack, so 20 to hit for 6, plus 2 rage damage, plus 10 extra damage, 18 damage on the hit against the Oaken Bolter, leaves it critically wounded.
Mm-hmm. Quite like Gerdlike, and unfortunately for Gerdlike, he has nothing else he can do. Except what he will try to do is he'll try to whip around the ship's hook and try to drag the other one towards him. This fella here.
Oh, that is a good move.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to roll up a strength save.
Oh my god. We have 1 man down and 3 at near death.
As you
All
pull the second Oaken Bolter towards yourself. Zan, your turn, go like.
That's it for me. What a brave soul.
Praecordium.
I'm going to use my flexible casting to transform 1 first level spell. What do I get for a first level spell? 2 sorcery. Wait. You use your sorcery point into spell slots. What? Converting a spell slot as a bonus action. Okay, so you only get equal to the spell's level.
Right, whereas like when you convert the spell points into spell slots, it's at a deficit.
Okay. I should have done that as my bonus action on the last turn as well. Whoops.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh well.
How it be.
That's how it be. Yeah, bonus action convert. Listen, man, I'm not good at RCP. I think my effort should be focused towards, like...
You do pray. I just simply, that would be what Torque would say.
Let me see if I can even hit them.
I didn't mean to make that rhyme either.
Yeah, I was about to say that's some serious poetry.
I did not mean that to
Okay,
happen.
yeah, I'll be able to deal damage, so, at least hopefully, so I think that is the more important issue. I'm gonna move forward, and, oh gosh, I've made the Sith choice, apparently.
Don't let them know.
We can't
I'm
say
gonna,
That one.
yeah.
We're so
Sorry, George Lucas.
Yeah.
Don't say his name.
Sorry, our Lord George Lucas.
You might want to skip the song, Rob.
Oh my god, another one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Blah 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 blah.
So guys, so long as we keep talking, we won't be in trouble.
I'll send a ray of frost at this one.
Okay.
Please get him. Oh.
That's not gonna do it, there, buddy, old pal.
That is not.
Oh.
That's just not cricket, as they say.
No. But I will transform 1 first level slot into 1 point of what's it called it? Sorcerer point. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well, it's been
Gotta
nice
look, I think
knowing
you're
one of
gonna-
us.
You're gonna.
Well, they have
Very-
disadvantage on their attack rolls at the very
Well,
least.
No.
You
I
put it
did
in the
not-
middle. It's actually just right.
I did
See,
not
see
attack
now the
recklessly.
issue is they have a melee attack.
Oh, they get advantage on that. Yeah, that's.
So they prod the lancing
Oh
bolts towards
my
you,
god.
stabbing at you meticulously, trying to pick the underbelly, the soft underbelly of the turtle apart.
Yeah, even with the temporary hit points, I'm down. Unfortunately,
That's a 23 and a 22 for 20 reduced to 10 damage. Do you go down after the second attack?
Death saving throw normal.
no, no.
That is a
Not
9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
That is a fail. Zorex.
Oh God, Matt, please. Oh,
Nice knowing you.
Oh, that's a 17. He's a conscious.
oh Jesus.
Godlack.
He'll have his last meal yet.
No, he won't.
The where's the button for the death saving throw? Is it?
It's on
should
your
be
utility.
0 hit points. It should be the skull on your portrait. On
Oh,
the character sheet.
I just always use the utility one.
Yeah, isn't a skull on my portrait?
If you go to your
You
bar,
use
it
zero
says
hit points.
utility.
You see, yeah, if you double left
okay.
click your token and yeah,
There we go.
yeah, we can use utility.
normal.
That's
Oh,
a
man.
fail for Gerdlack. 22 Praecordium. If you stand up again, I will cry. Okay. So on initiative count 20, from the eastern and western tunnels, Tabaxi use their ability to use feline agility to rush out into the pits and stabilize the dying champions before loading each member onto a stretcher or gurney and then wheeling you out of the stadium as your
Right.
many
Another-
adoring fans watch
Another.
on.
We might want to skip the.
What are you talking about? I don't know what we're talking about.
What are you referring to?
Yeah,
Nothing.
what-
Don't worry about it.
There you go.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Might want to vet these a little bit more.
It's fine, honestly. They're all included in the Knights of the Old Republic soundtrack.
Wait,
Uh,
I
we have
keep
all
hearing the same song.
There's a certain mouse.
it's funny. It's funny because Ryan isn't listening along, so everything we're complaining about, he's not hearing. He's just listening to random shuffled
Yeah.
songs. that
No,
he's
I'm
heard
hearing
this whole time.
Shinzu by Stephen
It's because
Price.
you haven't clicked listen along again. You were dropped off at one point. So
Oh, well, the
stream
audience has
hasn't
also
even
been listening to
anyways, so-
Shinzu by Stephen
Ryan's been
Price for a
listening
long
along
time.
to some like pretty like dope Chinese music or something. but-
Yeah,
This is
I
from
believe
Tales
so.
of Takamagahara. Oh, I got that right. That's pretty decent.
Hey, a cursed invitation, fables from mythologia, as we call it these days.
Oh yes. I'm sorry. So this has had to be from there. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, I think the most recent events call for a moment's recess as I compose myself and veer into what occurs next.
Oh my god.
At least you're not dead.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Are you
Rob.
sure?
Like, what were we supposed to do?
I mean, I don't know what else there was. There wasn't like there was anything around.
Maybe bring one of the other crew members to the...
We could have brought Chutney with a grenade. Oh, wait a
True,
minute.
yeah.
No.
Or
Gerdlack.
Celestian.
Wait, Gerdlack literally told Celestian to stay on the ship.
He did. He really did. It was my fault, but look, I also carried
It's not
out
your
that
fault.
combat. Okay, so
It's not your fault. I mean, you carried it.
Also, can we just acknowledge the fact that I rolled like 5 crits or something around that margin? Like that was a little bit.
And you got these lancers that are shooting from 8 miles away, and they all are rolling
Those
above
were
the
killer.
ACs. I mean, that was what killed us. I mean, you look at
Real
that.
killer.
I mean, he got in there. Good, like tried his best, man.
The like poor balance of the party was incredibly exposed by that one like tip in the balance. Also, didn't help that unfortunately Matt got knocked down immediately.
I got knocked
Sorry,
down.
you got
Can't get up again.
But I get
And they're never gonna keep me down.
Yeah, that did not go well for me.
It did not. And again, like if you would have had one spread of any of Gerdlack's like targeted attacks, you probably would have lasted a few rounds.
The fact that you rolled 2 8s back to back right off the bat, that was a bad
And then
sign.
went down immediately.
Honestly, if you're in any campaign, any other campaign with Matt ever, you just understand that that's just how Matt rolls.
Or Matt has a night where he's just rolling ungodly, and it's just like everything is a crit.
I mean, I call myself the bipolar dice roller, but I think Matt like.
It's ever since we switched to VTT.
Oh yeah.
My rolls have been awful.
Okay, yeah.
That's because he had the hack for the other
Yeah.
software.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True.
I'll be back in a second.
All right.
But yeah, please lick your wounds and feel sorry for yourself for a couple minutes.
All right. We can move this. We move it to the other scene for now.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Fair.
at this point. Or Chutney. You guys have never let Chutney breathe. You haven't let Chutney unleash his inner beast on screen.
We don't want to know what happens when Chutney goes freak.
We should have let him. We should have let him just strut his way out into the battlefield.
That's
okay?
it. Should have been full Chut strut.
Yeah,
John
He can't make it. He can't make it to the live performance.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't any, like, Nick wasn't here, John wasn't here, like, there was no reason for us to encourage the chutney, you know?
I did not think that after your, like... Look, okay, every time I have introduced you guys to a semi-interesting NPC with a silly name, you guys have recruited them somehow. So I was half expecting the recruitment of Laser, you to bring along one of the 2 members of the crew, especially Chutney, seeing as the last...
Listen, I tried to...
Thank you.
I tried to own the Sex Panther, okay? I attempted at it. I
Also,
just put
like,
it out there.
Why would you ever think that just because they recruit people with silly names, they ever expect them to do anything wrong?
Yeah. I mean, his name's Chutney. What exactly are we expecting him to do? Cause severe mild allergies? Like...
Space sand.
Space sand, thank you.
Space sand.
Yeah. Whoa, I don't know what you're talking about.
You can neither confirm nor deny that reference.
This isn't JoJo. Yeah. Let's just say there were many things that could have gone much better about that, but literally everything that went wrong. And that's Dungeons and Dragons, everybody. That's and as I think somebody pointed out, I think, might have been Lucky Bed. In many regards, situationally, ranged combat is stupid compared to melee combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think they can.
Ryan, I
hear
think you're
you,
muted.
Ryan.
I think you're still muted right now.
Daggone, I was saying,
Oh, no.
I felt like I said it was for the chat that said it. I said I felt like it was the Infernal War Machines, like if you do Descent into Avernus, where that combat is just painful and brutal, and trying to get, especially on the range attacks and getting there, it was just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are trying with our rule set to remedy the various playtest issues of vehicular combat and application in 5th edition. Not to sour on what has come before, but there are swings and roundabouts when it comes to the benefits and the drawbacks of such systems. The Infernal War Machines definitely presented that very much design conundrum to our group when we played that campaign.
So
right.
I mean, I guess at this point we're all unconscious, going out on stretchers.
Yeah.
I
I think
fit Gerlach on a stretcher? That's the
Yeah.
real question.
That's why I said some of you were taken out on stretchers and some of you were taken out on gurneys. Oh my God.
I don't know if either would work for
they
I'm
would just
sure,
roll him.
Everywhere we've gone, they've had a Gerdlac ready seat, or something.
True.
So I'm sure they have a Gerdlac ready
Yeah,
gurney.
this is in the jungle districts, right? Like we're okay.
Yeah, they're accustomed to
Girdly.
your kinds.
You know, his name is Gerdlac, not Girthlac. Okay.
That's like
He's not a lean, mean fighting turtle machine.
I mean,
He's a hefty
I guess
guy.
we'll find out what happens to our valiant heroes next week.
No. We've still got 13 minutes.
Yeah, what are you talking about
cover
there?
what
I
happens to
thought
you
we were
guys.
3-hour boys.
Nah,
Oh,
we
right
still
now it's
got-
only
we still
10.
got time, baby. I've still got time. Don't forget, we do a 10-minute warm up for everyone to get themselves ready. All right, so slowly but surely, roll me a d4 for each one of you.
I don't want to.
They can't afford a good berry.
Oh, they can.
Look
but
at those
it's
guys.
not
They're getting. Oh, I got a
so,
3.
you know.
I got a 3. Prey got a 4. Gerdlac got a 4.
You guys should have read the contracts before you signed them.
I did
Torque
bring
cannot
Zorgs along for
read.
that.
I don't understand why we went through that. The Torque now, it's the only one because Gerdlac apparently can read by using his finger. I'm the only one that can't. Has no ability. to
Oh
read.
my God, Sorex, of course. Okay, so after 3 hours talk, you arise from your unintentional slumber, pulling through as a moment of your life flashed before your eyes in the face of the oncoming hailing brass bolts. And you are greeted by the fuzzy and warming face of a white-furred tabaxi wearing what looks like a nurse's uniform.
Him. I in the afterlife.
No, my friend, you are awake.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
Because I'm pretty sure
You
I died.
No. You just took a very heavy wound to your chest.
And they refer to the now gauzed and covered wound that mars your entire left pectoral.
Torque or like rip the gauze off or whatever.
No. You must leave it. You must leave it so you can recover.
I wanted to scar. Scars are signs of a warrior, and scars are the sign of what we've faced. We do not heal the scars. The scars are always reminders of where we came from.
Okay, if you say so, big guy.
And the nurse will allow you to rip your gauze off, make a fuss about what just happened to you before you woke up.
He will go to look for prey first.
Okay. Prey is unconscious, and almost like comically, he is plastered inside casts all over his body. Just like the only
arm is like propped up.
yeah, like completely like stirruped up in all manner of undignified position.
There's little like things for each digit of his finger, like each of the little knuckles. They've each got like a little soul on them.
It seems like they didn't have like a cast like format for his head, so just the like top of his giant head is protruding out the top of his cast.
The cast has little ear, like cat ears on it.
Just for your like domed skull coming out of the back.
So Torque will then, seeing that, look for that, the exposed area that wouldn't fit for Prey's head.
Yeah.
And then we'll start to lay his hand on it and just slowly stroke it. And then, damn it, James, why did you do that? Look at you. He will then just look kind of down at him. Prey, I'm sorry. I think you can hear me because you see me in the dreams, and you've been in my dreams, and you are Torque's friend. And he'll just slowly work his hand over his head on the ginormous cranium.
Double domed cranium.
Double domed cranium. Yeah,
double domed cranium. Okay. So after an hour of rubbing the double domed cranium, not only does Praecordium awake from his involuntary slumber, so do Zorax and Girdlak. Zorax, when you awake, you feel embellished, rejuvenated, and nutrated. It seems as though the staff have, in some way, like, pumped a load of
like a slurry,
slurry into your body. So you didn't get to enjoy your food, but at least you finally get what you needed the most.
He still hasn't eaten.
He had a banana bag.
Turns out he's super buff now for some reason. No.
He's like puffed up like All Might from
My Hero Academia.
Boku no Hero Academia.
He gets out of bed, he's like 3 feet taller and just ripped.
Yeah.
His skin's like vibrantly yellow like a banana now instead of grey and emaciated.
Orc, is that you?
Yes, it's Prey, it's me.
I'm so thirsty. I need cranberry juice.
I can ask the white cat for some.
Please, look, I'm dying.
My name is Bandage.
No, that's what you put on me. Anyways, he needs some cranberry juice.
Oh. I don't think we have a cranberry juice.
What kind of juice do you have?
Mango? Coconut?
Mango juice will do okay.
Wait,
I think I'll survive with mango
I want
juice.
half mango, half coconut.
Okay.
And Bandage will go off to get your
Mango and coconut milk.
mango juice. I mean, their full name is Roll of Bandage.
Oh my god. Also,
Tabaxi.
I like to think. I like to think just as Gridlock fell unconscious from his wounds, he kind of went thump inside of his shell, and that's how they got him out. They kind of had to roll the shell, and you guys just see off in one of the corners in the infirmary, he's just a Gridlock's shell, right? And after a bit, he just goes, thump. Oh, my spine!
One of the Spaxies is like desperately trying to like saw through the shell, but you watch as like the saw blade's teeth are dulled by the intense thickness of the shell.
This is my third saw.
Oh, yeah, no need to saw it open. I'm all right. Just a little bit sore. Did we win?
No, but your friend is looking better.
And Swolrex sidles into the room.
Swore?
Like it's like the wide Putin like.
Yes, he's just so thick.
He has trouble getting through the doorway. He actually has to like turn like diagonally to make it through.
Slams his arm through the lintel and then up around like Kool-Aid Man's his way into the room.
Oh yeah.
Give us your deepest Zorak voice.
There he is. There he is. Ryan, would you mind putting the borders to the top of the order on the template?
Oh, what's it doing? You made me move something.
I know. I ruin everything. It's my fault.
Rob, let's see.
It's all right. We call this the Scuff Cast.
Scuff.
Okay. Praecordium like sits up straight in the cast and takes the juice. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. That's all I needed.
Oh,
Alright,
so
it was a good fight, everybody. Great. Well done. Absolutely.
Did we win?
I don't think we're going to get that information sandwich that we were supposed to get.
No.
What do you mean?
He did not say we had to win.
He didn't say we had to win. We just had to give a good show, which our show was very dramatic.
Well,
Look, he's clapping with no noise.
I love
that DM slow clap.
I love Chris.
Things.
Those were the terms of the contract. You never had to win to earn the rewards. But unfortunately for you, Gerdlach, because you didn't win, you didn't get to challenge the champion of the arena, which is truly the greatest loss we have faced so far. But Alqamar Namur does grace the infirmary with his presence, at which point the various medical staff all kind of like drop to their hands and knees and kowtow towards their most esteemed leader. What a interesting battle. You all showed great prowess and showmanship, whilst you did not fell all of the creatures that stood before you. You certainly put on a show for the audience. So, in my unending generosity, I have fulfilled as much as what I promised as I possibly could. For you, Mr. Godlach and Zorex, I could not find the null claw. But what I did find was his sheep, the red mantis. And you'll never guess who I found aboard its vessel.
Was it my mother? Did he get my mother?
He snaps his fingers
Was
as he
it?
does.
Was it Chutney, that bastard?
Laser and another tabaxi carry in the unconscious Gideon, kind of like his arms slung over either of their shoulders as they drag him into the room.
It's Gideon! Wow!
Torque will run over and kind of push them off and pick him up. I thought you were going to be in carbonite. Here, and he'll lay him out on on the bed.
Mark down.
We're gonna get sued. George Lucas is coming for us.
We're done.
Carbonite
It's the mouse, man.
We thought Hasbro was the problem, but LucasArts is the issue.
No, it's the mouse, man. Be careful what you're saying.
I mean, it's a real thing. It's not like they own the rights to a fictional element. Anyways, so he'll put him on there. Pray, can you heal him or something?
What do I look like?
You do magic with your fingers and you send things out and stuff.
If you want me to cast a spell on him, I don't think it's going to end well. Most likely in his death.
Well, we don't want him to die. He can't.
Yeah, I do that. Remember the no good feel bad ray? That's my signature move.
Okay, we don't want that one. Okay, and then he'll just look around and start grabbing gauze and start wrapping him ridiculously and doing things that he has no idea what he's doing, and just he's wrapped 18,000 layers of gauze around his head, and
Yep, he'll wake up in time, Torque. I'm
just
sure.
Suffocating Gideon at this point.
Well, then he takes his knife and cuts a little hole out into the around his mouth so he can breathe. It's all right, Gideon. We'll get you all everything healed up.
Oh, you have done such a good job in fulfilling 2 parts of our agreement, but I do believe that we still are owed a ride inside of the Sex Panther.
You're goddamn right.
Gestures towards Laser, and Laser extends his arms towards you.
60% of the time, I go out every time.
Very well, Laser. Do you think that we could have Gideon put upon the double teardrop bed?
But of course.
Then we're off!
Okay. So,
the Sex Panther.
you begin to head out to the Sex Panther, but before you do, Alqamar puts his hand on Torque's shoulder, and he leans in real close. I believe you are looking for a vessel called the Flying Fish.
Is that the one has the crystal that goes,
He pats you on the shoulder and gives you a wink.
Is that a yes?
You should go and tend to your friend. And I think Mr. Girdlack and Zorex here have their own affairs to attend to.
You're right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our love wasn't meant for the Sex Panther.
What? You're not gonna go on a ride in the Sex Panther?
I'm afraid we're cut a
believe
bit
you.
short for 2 reasons. One, we've already found Gideon, which means I'm no longer your bloody captain. Second of all,
Well, we
There's a free
already
ship.
voted you into captain last time.
don't interrupt me,
I'm sorry.
First Mate Torque. Thank you. Now, but also, there's a ship for the taking.
But Girdlack, if you won't go on to the Sex Panther as my captain, won't you go on to the Sex Panther as my friend?
No. Not at all.
Oh God bless.
But
It was only business, kid.
I'll have you know that it wasn't insufferable to be around you all of the time.
Hey,
I never want to see your face again. Come, Laser.
Goodbye, Praecordium. Goodbye,
Hey,
Clark.
boss man.
Yeah, what's up? What about?
Do we know where the ship is?
Zorex, like always, we'll just have to follow me, gut.
But we could just ask him.
No, the gut.
I will wait for Girdlife to get 2 steps out the door, and I will turn to the guy to ask him.
He like swings a ring of keys around his finger, places them in your hand, and says, "Lot 302, Unhuman World."
Thanks. I'll make sure he thinks it's his idea.
Oh my god.
And with that, Swolrex and Get Jacked Lat walk off into the sunset.
You know, you think you know a man, but then you ride on a Sex Panther too, and his true feelings come out. Come on, Torque. Let's get our captain on some soft velvet.
Yeah, Gideon likes to do that. He used to spend a lot of time in the champagne room at this one place. So I'm sure he'll like that bed comfortably.
So you're saying that we should put him up in chains?
No, I think the 2 teardrop bed thing will be fine.
Alright.
I have a question, Pray, though. Why was there so much baby oil on the racks behind them?
I don't know, Laser. Do you moisturize?
And that is a question that Laser will never answer. Next time on Spelljammer Tears of the Moon, Gideon awakes and the crew remembers that UA even exists.
He was asleep!
Oh,
wow. Doing some weird vampire shit.
Yeah. I mean that's it, everybody. That's where this little Girdlack and Zorex driven escapade leads us to a failed arena contest that resulted in the acquisition.
Consider that a win.
We
Oh,
got
man.
a
believe-
combination sandwich, and that's what we needed.
Can't believe you didn't come on the Sex Panther, bro.
He just couldn't do it to you. Because, like, Zorex and Girdlack, they're good at 2 things. 1, lovemaking. 2, showing up later.
Show up later. I can't wait.
Well, let's hope that both of those claims are true.
At least one of them might be.
We might find out about one of them at some point.
You're gonna find out about both.
Show up later.
Oh,
The fact that
God.
the lovemaking thing, that's all right. Although we could always introduce Shelly to the game, and then we'll see what happens.
I mean, he keeps trying to make a Spelljammer size Shelly, so
He'll succeed one day.
we'll see how that goes. The Red Mantis is going to come back as the Scarlet Terrapin, and that'll be the end of that. Oh man, what a wild ride! These have been a pair of incredibly zany and wild sessions amongst the 7 episodes we have released thus far. I want to thank both guests who made these sessions possible, Jake and Matt. What a treat, what a pleasure it has been to have the pair of you on, and how excited we are to see you again at some point in the near future, if and when we are lacking the primary members of the party.
Or we just get crazy. Just get wild.
Yeah, or we just
Or
we just figure out a way to, free up all of the time that is necessary so that this can become a regular thing. Or we start a second stream where we can unleash Jake and Matt in their full glory, which I'm sure would
There's a boat
terrify
sitting outside
and
of
arouse people out there.
There's still a boat
It's
sitting
summer.
outside of Waterdeep.
Man,
So
if you keep talking about it, Ryan, we might force you to do it.
it could easily happen. I think Matt could fit well with that that whole thing. It would be fantastic. And then
Bully Nick.
Yeah, I don't think
Get
we'd have
him
to
on
bully Nick. We get Nick. I don't know. That might work better for his schedule, some things like that. So.
He'd come back. I'll make
He'd have to.
Yeah, he has to. He doesn't have a choice.
We forced Jake to come on the stream, so
Yeah, I just want to say thank. I mean, I love playing with Matt and Jake. I mean, we played together, at various times of different campaigns, and it's always a fucking amazing time. Sorry, Rob. I get it. We're gonna have that. Trying to reduce our f bombs, but Matt blew our quota like 20 minutes in the session. So, but
sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just messing with you. But it's always a great time, playing with friends and guys that we get to play with, and I can't wait. Hopefully, we get to do some connections here with some things coming up if we do that, or what we're talking about with some stuff, and then we just got to get Jake out of that great state of Florida, at some point, and together too. So, no, just thank you guys so much. It's like I said, you guys are great to play with. It's fun. It's amazing. These last two episodes have just been a blast. Maybe because 5 guys that are doing stupid dumb guy stuff, but but it was fun. It was a blast. So thank you.
It's definitely a strong element, a strong theme to the last 2 sessions. Jake, is there anything you'd like to say to people as you duck out for the time being as Girdlac?
No, thank you guys so much for letting me reprise my role as Girdlac. It's been a blast. It's been crazy fun just taking part in this session, and you guys have a wonderful production going on. I'm just happy that I could be a part of it for a short time. So thank you for that.
I'd love to have you guys both in it for the long term. Matt, any notes of wisdom?
Just glad to be here, glad to be back on the stream, even if it's only for, a couple guest episodes here and there. It's fun. I enjoy playing the game. I like playing with my friends, so.
I'm glad to finally get food, even if you didn't get to enjoy the.
Listen, I will never forgive you.
I really enjoyed forcing you out of that diner before you did anything.
You will pay for that.
It's terrifying because we're all hopefully meeting up very soon, and Matt will follow through on his promises and threats. So if we disappear, you know where we went. Ryan, I know you you voiced your pleasure at the last 2 sessions, but is there anything else outside of that you'd like to put out there? Obviously, you're keeping secrets from everyone, but besides that,
no. Other than obviously, like I said, we push it forward at the beginning of the podcast, or beginning of the stream to listen to the podcast if you can. Just put it on there, even if you don't, you're not gonna be able to listen to it or whatever. You just like it, subscribe to it, or something of that note. You get the updates. I put them out every Sunday. Edit those in the mornings. Usually have them out by the afternoon. And last bit, the only thing is, hopefully, for guys like Rob and James who have experienced it, that Booyah will come a little bit to life in a little bit different form in a new series. So we'll hope that's the push for that. So excited times for some things like that. We'll hopefully in about 30 days have some
announcements on those things. So right around the Christmas time, it should be great.
Like him dropping hints.
Kind of present. I'm hoping for that present right there. That at least I've got that landed. Just to share.
Okay, James. Any departing comments?
Yeah, I think just keep an ear out for everything. Make sure you, I don't know, I think Brian's saying that he's going to be streaming soon, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And that was a lot of fun being able to play with everyone, and I'm excited to get back to the nitty gritty of what the heck Captain Gideon was doing on the ship of Narclaw and why it was abandoned. Excited to learn more.
All I want to say is, again, thank you to my fantastic players for bringing my world to life. It wouldn't be a crumb to refer to a previous instance of what it is without your contributions. As for our fantastic community and those of you who watch the sessions all the way through and listen to our incessant ramblings, if you want to help us in any way, or have the means to do so, time, whatever it may be, please do make sure to follow the channel. If you know anyone else who is interested in Dungeons and Dragons roleplay or space fantasy themed adventures in any sense, please do share our stream with them if it isn't too much hassle. Beyond that, if you want to go any step further, make sure to subscribe, go and follow us on our various social media channels, and maybe even contribute on our my Patreon page to continue to see the steady stream of free Spelljammer based content that we want to use to what's the word I'm looking for here? Fuel the Spelljammer community. Give back to a select few people who have kept the lights on here and continued this fantastic tradition and what I believe long neglected setting, keeping it alive and available for us to do what we do with it. Okay. Beyond that, have a lovely week. Hopefully we'll see you all soon. Maybe there are some more announcements coming up in the future regarding auxiliary streams, special events, and side content. But we will let you know as and when those things are made available.
I guess good night, everyone.
Would you like to lead us out? Yeah.
I don't know if I should do it, but we just want to say,
Matt, give us a next time.
Yeah.
Next time?
Yeah,
on Spelljammer.
Tears of your thick voice.
Yeah.
Give us a
Next
vast
time
voice
on Spelljammer, Tears of the Moon.
There it is.